My brother, I need you to take your towel off your neck and go over there and sit in that seat over there, please. You don't want to be on film, you don't have to. Okay. Can you do it for me? Can you do it? Can you
no, you know, I don't want to be. But I ain't gonna say nothing, right?
No.
Okay, I do that.
So you gonna sit down?
You sit there, be cute.
I just, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were say something.
No. I just want to see something. Okay.
I said, went on there.
All right. Well, Lisa, everybody, I tell you what, Chino, just stay over there until everybody start coming into the room. You dig what I'm saying?
Everybody ain't gonna say nothing. You know?
You don't have to. I mean, you don't need to. Why would you ever say anything? You kicking everybody's ass like that?
Yeah.
Why would you?
Kicking ass, you know?
Why would you?
Yeah. You record that way? We say that record?
I didn't hear what you said. What you asked me?
That record right now?
Yeah, it's recording right now. I'm gonna kill this. I'm gonna kill this. You want me to kill it?
No, you okay. Look up. I can't talk all this stuff.
You can't talk about it right now?
No, they record right now.
Yeah, sir.
No, sir.
Yeah.
They gotta be professional, sir.
Oh, okay, we professional, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You want all the smoke, though? Yeah.
No, sir. You gotta be professional every now and then.
Oh, no, I did. Every now and then.
Every now and then.
Yeah.
All right.
Sometimes.
So 1 2 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
This
ain't got all kind of equipment. You got all kind of equipment.
Nah, this ain't nothing, man. Now, if you wanted me to bring the whole book and caboodle, I could have did. They would have took me, a couple of hours, maybe a semi. 1 2 1 2. Yeah, and all that. Yeah, all that. I got to do something about this microphone. Okay. Well, we're live at Chino Collision right now, and we're getting prepared to start our show. Most of our clients and guests have not made it because a lot of them work on Friday. So we give them a little grace time to come on up in here. That gentleman over there in the center is Mr. Chino Ho. He is the owner of the Tron car and the Nova car and the Yanko in the back and a few other pretty goodies that we ain't going to tell y'all about until it's time for us to come on out and do something with y'all. I am his videographer, personal videographer. I travel with him wherever I can go, whenever I can go. A lot of us are mostly busy and doing our own little things and this and that. But for the most part, we try to show him as much love as possible. And if you go to the tracks and see what this guy do, you'll know why. You're in the mix with EJ. Uh-oh, we got people over here. Clay, what's going on? What's going on, man? We see you over there. Let me see if I can say something to you and everything. What's happening, y'all? Very happy you all showed up. They don't be online, brother. They coming, they getting it in. Joe Cruz, much love to you, Joe. You should have been down here crap talking us, you know what I'm saying? We know what you got. We know what kind of car you got, Joe. We know you ain't no joke to mess around with, Joe. So you should come on down here. We at Little York 59. You won't miss it. Big lot. You won't miss it. Got the barbecue pit going on in the back, food out there, people out there making food, cooking food. We got some foods and drinks, so come on down and show your love. All right. Mics look good. Everything looks good. Waiting on the sun to go down. Once the sun go down, we're going to be in the mix for sure. No, it's on here. I'm finna put it over there right now. Just give me a second, my brother. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was working too slow. Let me help you out. I'm finna go to your Facebook page right now and post everything. My bad, brother.
I'll be back, sir.
Yes, sir. Let's do this first. I'm gonna put it on mine first, real quick. Bang. Boom. Bow. Let's see. Maybe I'm doing something wrong here. Let's see. The 1969 SSX 66. What's going down, bro? Thank you for coming to the show and all. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Clayton, man, dude, you need to get on down here, man. We getting it in, man. We getting it in down there. I told you we was gonna be doing this, man. It just took a little while to get everything together because I'm trying to do this sound, man, and trying to do professional sound, and it's a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? I got my hands full and all, and I'm trying to do what I can. You know what I mean? So Chino, I don't know what's going on, man, but I can't find my. Let me do this here. Go to your Facebook real quick.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm on Facebook right now.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna see if this will work because I'm supposed to have a direct link to this show, and I do. For whatever reason, it's taking me back to my own personal dashboard, and that ain't cool. You see that? It just popped up. Click on that.
Hold on. See some kind of link with me.
Click on that and see if that works for you. If not, let me open up another YouTube page and then go over there and see what's going on.
Well, you don't have one like everybody can see.
I know. I'm trying to get to that right now, Chino. I'm trying to get to that right now, brother. I'm trying to get to it. So just give me a minute and let me see if I can grab the link because I thought so that link.
Okay, this page is not available.
Okay, so all right. Hold on a second. Just give me a second here. It's not available, huh? It's there. So what I'm going to
show you tagging the link, but
hold on, brother. Just hold on. Oh. Well, let me do this here. Let me go back to my streaming. See what's going down. All right. It says I'm offline, but I know I'm online. Let me go back there. Oh, wait a minute. Windows copyright video manager. Streams options. That's. For whatever reason, everybody else can see me. So this is what I want you to do. I'm gonna do this here. Everybody else see what's going on. So this is what I'm gonna do.
But how does she?
I know. Let me do this here. Go to my YouTube. Go to my YouTube. Click on my page.
What do you mean? Go to your YouTube.
Go to my YouTube. DJ Madhouse. YouTube.com. Where I start.
I don't know how to do that.
What you do? So you don't know how to do that?
DJ
Madhouse. DBJAYMADHOUSE. Yes, sir.
Okay, DJ Manhattan.
Do you see the live stream itself? Should.
Oh.
Anybody else do? If someone could copy and paste the link for me and send it up there to my, because I don't understand why I'm not able to do it. So Clayton, any one of you guys, Joe Cruz, any one of you guys, copy and paste that link, put it back over here in the chat room so we can paste it out there. For whatever reason, I cannot see it. And I don't know why.
Did your pay, man? Did they buy?
Let me see. That's not it. You spelled it wrong. I got it. Clayton said, "What's up, Chino?"
Who?
Clayton.
Who that?
Somebody didn't know you very well.
You know, I know a lot of people. I don't know about the names. So
I know that's right. Well, it's saying I'm live right now. So what you do is, yeah, it's showing it live now, man. Yeah, here you go, buddy. You are live. So just copy and paste that link. Click on that thing right there above your car. Click on that.
So
go back over there, man.
No. You want to talk about it? Come in and really?
Yeah. Well, if they're ready, then that's cool. If not, don't sweat it. But we want everybody to know we are live. We definitely want everybody to know that.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, man. I see that. I really, really appreciate that. Let's see if I can copy and paste this bad fella real quick. Yes, sir, I can. Thank you again. Thank you again, Mr. Clayton. I really appreciate you, brother. You know you always come through. You always come through. And again, man, I want to thank you for all the beautiful comments that you see over there on Facebook, man. It means a lot. You know, we try to do the best we can when we do what we do, but sometimes we just can't please everybody. You know what I'm saying? And it's one of them kind of factors where, you know, you're trying to please people, but you're trying to do your job as well. So it's just one of them kind of things, man. Right now, we are live. We're definitely live. And we definitely put the links out there. So what I'm going to do right now is we got some gentlemen that's about to come over and talk. Our special guests have not arrived yet. But, you know, again, a lot of these guys work for a living. You know, they're hardworking guys. Some of them drive trucks. Some of them own their own shop. You know, it's a lot of guys out there own their own shops, you know, that's doing their own thing. It's very tough to get through all this Houston traffic and try to get here, you know, and do this here. But, yes, we are hot. We are live. We're definitely in the mix. I'm about to go over to all the associations like Louisiana Outlaw. We're definitely finna go over there and post some stuff over there in their room so they can come over and check us out, show us a little love. We do have a call-in number. I haven't logged in for that yet, but we do have a call-in number where we're gonna actually let people call in and talk to some of the guests that's on the show. So sit back and be prepared for that. This is more than likely, this show is going to run a little bit more than what I thought it would run. I wanted it to only be a 2-hour show, but as you can see, a lot of people have not showed up yet. And again, like I said, this was our first time doing it, and I've tested it many different times, and I knew it worked and all. But it's just a fact of getting all these guys together, since everybody have their own different schedules and stuff like this. So it's kind of tough, but we're gonna hang in there and put it out for the world, see what this is all about. You know what I mean? And because this grudge racing is going to another level. Right now, if I'm not mistaken, Hilly and Chino have won 16 races. That's right. Y'all heard it right. 16 races. These guys won 16 races. So that's good. 16. In fact, I think their record is 16-1. And I mean, it's very tough in the grudge game, as you know, to win 5 races in a row, especially starting at the beginning of the season. So Hilly and Chino been doing their thing, man. They've been putting in a lot of work, doing a lot of traveling within the state of Texas, and knocking off a lot of guys. They haven't got a chance to get with Bubba Griffin yet, but I'm sure he's next on the plate, or he's going to be soon to be on the plate. We got with Flip, and it was a pretty good race. Flip almost got him, but they was able to pull off the win over Flip. We just like anybody that love to support what this is all about. And again, you know, like I say, man, this is a new venture for us. I can assure you that the next time we do this here, the show is going to get a little bit better and better and better. I'm actually testing some new equipment, audio equipment that I haven't broadcasted it live on air, because I don't want to make a mistake and something is funky somewhere. So, you know, I'm trying to play it by ear, playing it safe. Yeah, I see all the comments and everything. Can't see the link. Somebody said they cannot see the link. I'm gonna repost it right here. Let's see if this will work, because someone sent it to me. I thought it was Clayton that sent me the link. But I'm gonna repost it again. That's it. That's the link right there, you all. Oh, phone lines. Let me give you guys the telephone number to the phone lines. We'll be getting those up shortly, so you guys can get a chance to call in. Getting there right quick. Just give me a second. All right. Our phone number is 605-562-0400. Again, 605-562-0400. There is a PIN number for that as well. That PIN number is 752-7529. I'm going to repeat it again, 752-7529. Now, I'm going to post everything so you guys can see it over here. We'll call this the call-in number. So you guys can feel free to call us. But again, we're not going to open those lines up until we actually get our guests well fed, because we feed them as well as we speak right now, feeding everybody in the back. Once everybody's got through eating or done eating, they're going to make their way up this way and do their thing. The call-in number is here, and I'm about to put in the access code. The access code again is 752-7529. Posting it now. That's it. It's call-in number with the access code. So again, we're not going to activate that until after we get these guys in here. So in the meantime, Hilly and those guys are out there taking some refreshments.
I think I want it.
No problem. Any refreshments in the back? I want to grab you something real quick. Anything back to the drink? Cool. Right now, you got a very active chat room. You got a very active chat room over in at this YouTube Live. And these guys are really, they really getting it in over there. I'm just, it's kind of almost hard to even keep up because I got so much stuff to navigate through. But again, I'll assure you, by the time we do this again, we're going to be on a whole nother level. You're in the mix with DJ. In fact, let me just put on some background music. That way they can hear the music and everything is copacetic. So put on a little, oh, you know what? Can't do that because YouTube won't allow us to do background music because copyright infringements. Ain't that something, man? I tell you. Yeah. Yeah, you can get sued for that. We don't want to get sued for that. So in the meantime, let me go get somebody to come over here and have a seat. You guys hang in there with us. We'll be right back.
Bluetooth, yeah, he just ripped all this shit up, got it all together. So.
All right, you got Mr. Hilly Thompson walked up to me, y'all, and I'm gonna make it a little warm for him so he can come over here and do his thing. Come over here and do your thing. Come on, I don't have to sit with this guy. You know, I mean,
sit next to him, I'll be getting it.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Can't be.
And you got a very active chat room right now. Believe it or not. Well, it's very active. Like,
oh, really?
Yes, sir. Ain't no doing anything on damn Facebook. I mean, YouTube. I just. All right, let's get over here.
I gotta sit like right next to him.
You ain't got to. But I will tell you this here, Ronald. That camera is hiding your face, so if you can move over just a little bit to the left of you. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go. And to be real with you, this this sun is giving us a serious
Once it's down, it
glare.
won't be too bad.
Yeah, once it go down, it's gonna be
Yeah.
just sweet.
Talking about what about that's all like hillbilly said, Ryan.
Now, here, I noticed that you got on a pair of shorts and everything, and you know, I have a real serious problem calling you hillbilly. You know, I don't like calling you that at all.
He needs some boots and I need some yellow Crocs.
Oh, God damn.
Where's those yellow Crocs? These are yellow Crocs. That's motherfucking ice cream.
Hey, I forget about ice cream, man. We use Trooper now.
So you got some ice cream
for
for
ice cream for him.
No ice cream?
Okay.
Shut it down, man.
Now, hillbilly, if you can tell us a little bit about the actual race that you did last week, wasn't it? Was it last week?
Yeah, last week.
Tell us about that race, man, and what actually went down, and then we'll get into the logistics about how many wins you got, because there is some discrepancy there. You know, I mean, you're gonna have some haters out there, bro. If you notice, a lot of them ain't here right now, but they may be out there burning this damn parking lot down in a minute.
That's right. They get comfortable.
But I'm gonna tell you something. Bubba Griffin said he finna come for your ass.
I'm sure.
I'm just telling you, he on his way here. All the dead end performance guys, all those guys on the way here.
I mean, it's fun, you know, let them come for me, but it took them long enough for them to get their big old motors or whatever they had to do.
God.
Get them big old tires,
He said big old motor. Big old motor. All right, now, but tell us about last week. What went down last week?
Oh, well, hell, we didn't have nothing else to do, so they had a little small tire shootout up there at Extreme, so I convinced Chino to throw the radios back on there, and go up there and just see what we can have fun do up there, you know.
No, I'm not trying to start nothing, but you know, I am a shit starter. You know, I don't try to, but it just happens by mistake. So, you know, I know. Clayton out to give me a thumbs up. Thank you, Clayton. I appreciate it. Speaking of that, I'm not trying to start no shit or nothing like that, man. How difficult is it for you to get races now? Now you knocked off 80% of the people out there.
Fortunately, I've been a pretty lucky motherfucker or whatever, so I've been doing pretty good catching sleeping and stuff like that or whatever. So
Okay.
there's a few of them still want action back simply because, you know, I did get quite lucky on quite a few of them or whatever. So
Okay.
there's still races out there. And we trying to step it up.
Now you had a lot of odds going against you. First of all, y'all had a bee that was trapped in the caravan with y'all, and y'all swatting it, couldn't get out the truck. Then y'all messed around and had a flat tire. Then y'all couldn't get to no ice cream. I mean, y'all had a lot of variables against you all that Saturday. So tell us a little bit about what happened during the day. You know, you had a lot of trials and tribulation on the way there, man.
Yeah. No. We had a flat tire on the trailer. It was an old tire. I didn't realize it was that old. And of course, Ryan gave me hell about it because it's so damn old. I don't do a whole lot of maintenance or whatever, you know. But, so we tried to go get another tire. We called 3 or 4 places or whatever trying to get a tire.
Okay.
And people saying they got a tire. We show up, they don't have a tire. So finally, I'm like, man, we'll run out of time. I'm going to go to the track, get set up.
Okay.
Y'all get a tire.
Okay.
So I take off or whatever and shoot 10 miles down the road. You know, I don't have another blowout on the spare because I guess it's
a blowout on the spare.
Yeah.
You know, I've heard people tell that story, but this is a true thing. This really happened to you all. Wow.
So I called them back and said, hey man, I had another blowout. I said, well, we're still here getting the spare mounted. We'll get a backup, you know, just in case we can't find a tire. So we got it all on there, got heading back, you know, and I was like, man, I hope our luck changes, of course, you know. And sure enough, as Eric Stubbs called, we got that lucky rabbit spoon or whatever.
Eric Stubbs.
We went down there and got pretty lucky or whatever. Of course, we had a few little bump and grind with the Bushnell or whatever. He come down there like he was going to get in the shootout. He was
Nah. I ain't trying to be funny. You know, Bushnell is here. You know he's here in Texas. I mean, he's here in Houston. It ain't nothing but a drive down 59. So you might get what you want tonight. So I'm not sure.
He won't do nothing.
He definitely dodged you?
He was so bad. He went out there in the parking lot and changed the tires, so he didn't even have the same you know, he wasn't even going to
He
do
waited
that.
till we left before he made it down the track.
Now, wait a minute. I just want you to know he is one of my grudging brothers, and he's a grudging favorite. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful. I mean, not that I have a problem with it, and I understand that this is, you know, crack talking at its best.
Yep.
And if anybody can do it better, you hire on sugar meter.
Oh, man,
But-
he tries.
We give him hell. We told him, you know, we're on the same tire. Let's do it.
Now let me ask you, and don't get mad at me. You know, I have a tendency of, you know, calling out these controversial things. Since that gentleman right there sitting next to you, you almost did not lose this year. I mean, is he a lucky charm? Because I remember when you was doing X275. I think did you do it Ultra Street?
Yeah.
You did Ultra Street.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think you are the reigning champion from HGP. What's up, champ? How you doing, champ?
I didn't lose the race that year.
So is it? I mean, does this guy sitting next to you play a pivotal role in your?
He definitely played a role because if it wasn't for him, I'd have wire nuts on every damn thing or whatever.
Okay.
He's got to keep everything, you know, like it's supposed to be.
Okay.
Keep the Thomas in line, sorry.
Keep the hillbilly out of our game, you know.
See, I can laugh when you see Hillbilly because it's kind of funny when you see it. But I have a problem calling me that, man. You know what I mean? But anyway, we'll get past that. We'll get past that. Now,
hey, it's better than what I started off with.
oh my God.
It was Beauty and the Beast now, so I mean, come on.
Oh my God.
Goddamn Dustin Dieter, he had to change the name on me, though.
Now,
Yeah.
if you had your opportunity to race 3 of the top races down here in Texas, who would you want to see next? Who would you want to see
As
next?
far as us race,
Yeah.
well, we know Bushnell ain't gonna do nothing. I know Daryl Usher, he's wanting to do March 26th out of Cats race, so that's probably gonna go down right there. Next weekend, we're gonna go to Ennis,
Okay.
and everything goes good. We're gonna
Now,
go there and run one of the killers up there.
I know you don't want to talk about this, but you know me. I'm a man of controversy. And you said Madhouse, I appreciate you just don't bring the guy's name up because we don't want to give him free press. So we're going to give him this moment of glory. What happened with Darius Crockett's race, man? What happened with the stipulation going on? I mean, what really happened up there, man?
He talking about the bone out of it.
Oh, the States.
All right. What happened is we was gonna give him the move.
Okay.
Well, then he wanted the right lane. I said, no, I can't watch him move.
Mhm.
You know, from the left lane.
Okay.
You know, I don't want to look through a car or whatever trying to watch somebody move.
Mhm.
So I said, I gotta have the right lane. He said, oh, we'll give me back tire and a move then.
Oh.
And of course, Chino, like crazy man he is, gonna give it to him, you know. So we ended up giving it to him. But I told him, no, the stiff I had to have because I'm trying to watch somebody move.
Mhm.
That I wanted it to be on auto start.
Okay.
And auto start just simply means that he's got to go in within 7 seconds,
Mhm.
or he gets red light. I said, you know, red light you lose, auto start on, and he agreed with it. You know, Tracy videoed me saying it, went over to him, and told him, and he agreed to it, and everything was fine.
Right.
So we pulled in, and he double bulled, which not too big of a deal for me. It's not, you know, that don't bother me, you know.
Right.
But, you know, being the way they usually are, whatever, they want you to do courtesy stage. And Dean already told them it's got to be courtesy stage. So,
Okay.
they backed him out.
Now, just so you know, there's a lot of people that don't understand what courtesy staging is, and if you can elaborate on that a little bit.
All courtesy stage is you got 2 staging bulls for each car.
Okay.
All right.
Mhm.
So once one person lights up the first bull, he has to sit there until the other person is ready and comes in and lights up their first bull.
Okay. Okay.
All right. And then when the third light gets lit up,
Mhm.
that's when the auto start comes on.
Okay.
All right, so you got 7 seconds to turn the fourth bulb on.
Okay.
All right. So when we went in, he turned on, I turned one on, and I turned another one on, or I turned my first one on, he turned his on, then I turned the third one on, And he went in, turned it on, and then when he set his trans brake, you can see the car rock back about a half inch.
It's very
Not enough to, and it was a bad deal.
So you think
7 second penalty.
do you think there was some gamesmanship going on?
Yeah, like, what do you mean? Yeah.
I mean, well, you know,
It was
the way we say it up
mistake.
north, I'm a northerner. The way we say it up north, when we feel somebody is, you know, trying to game person, no gamesmanship. Okay.
Neither why he just didn't go. He just didn't.
He did roll in far enough. That's all.
And when he set his trans brake, the car barely rolled back.
Okay.
And it was just enough that it turned the beam on, and you can watch it.
Well, that's the reason why I wanted to clear it up, because again, I just got to posting in all the grudge rooms right now, and pretty soon we're going to be real active real soon. In fact, what I need to do is start getting Lisa shot. Well, Lisa should be here shortly, and Lisa, you know, when she get a prompt, it's a wrap. It's a wrap after that. But I'm glad you cleared that up. And
we tried. You know, they said that we wouldn't even give them action back. We did try to give them action back. Chino even offered them his $500 to their $200.
$500 to
There's only a $500 race.
Okay.
You know, that's all they wanted to race. So Chino offered to put his $500 up to their $200 and do it again.
Okay.
But they was already scared of the auto start, and they did not want that to happen.
Right.
And I just told them, I said, listen, I cannot sit there on the trans brake trying to watch you move and then freaking, you know, just sit there forever. I cannot sit there and get burnt down for it. There's no sense in a $500 raise burn up a damn $1,500 converter. Freshen, you know, it's more than that before it's over with, you know. By the time you freshen the transmission and all that stuff up or whatever. So, you know, it's going to make it tough on a lot of races, because now it makes me where I don't want to give nobody to move, because it just messes a lot of stuff up. You know, it makes it hard. You know, I don't want to, you know, make nobody mad and stuff like that or whatever with, you know, accidental deal. But we agreed on a red light to lose.
Okay.
And that's what we went off of. You know, if I would have read it, he'd want me to pay. You know. And if he didn't, how do we know? How do we know he's not going to make me pay? So we just said, all right, pay up, square up on that, and then we'll do it again. And they was already nervous by then. They didn't want to do it or whatever. So I went ahead and made my pass. I already had family and everything there to watch me make some passes or whatever. And I went ahead and made my
questions. Then what are the chances of you ever getting that back from him again? You think he's ever going to show you the courtesy again?
He wanted us to come to Louisiana for a little $1,000 race, same thing. And I'm like, we're gonna go for $1,000. We're gonna go up there and have to get somebody back there and move and all that stuff. It just ain't happening. You know, for one, it's on a totally different track. And at the time, I was set up on a radio, and you know, the track was gonna be good for me. I go down there, I don't know what the track's gonna be like, so I can't take a chance of going down there on a radio with the same amount of power in it. And expect to be able to give him that kind of raise. I just can't do it. I would have to put a slick back on it to be able to know that I have a chance on going down.
Okay.
And then by the time I do that, I got full power out. I can't give him that kind of plan. You know, I could give him 1-1 or something, you know, but I can't watch somebody do it.
Let's educate the crowd on the 1-1. And exactly what is the 1-1?
The 1-1 is basically you let them stay with your back tire.
Okay.
You leave on the tree. And then it makes it tough, but somebody has to be able to see whenever somebody crosses the finish line that I actually have to clear him with some kind of gap, any kind of gap between them. You know, my bumper to his front bumper has to have daylight between us. That's all that matters.
Now, you know, I noticed that you get a lot of back turn and move races and stuff like that.
Dude, just Chino like races. We're gonna get what we can get racing, you know. I mean, we're gonna race. You know?
Right. Is there any disadvantage to the back turn and move, or is there an advantage?
No, it's crazy disadvantage. I mean, you gotta watch somebody move. You can't screw up. You take a chance of burning your transmission up and everything. It's not really a good, you know, thing to do or whatever. But if you feel like you're comfortable with the race, you be able to make it an even race, and you just try to do stuff or whatever, you know.
I mean, you know, that's absolutely good that you said that. And I will tell you this here. It's interesting to see all of the little stipulations that you guys do. I'm going to give you the back tire and the move, plus I'm going to clear you on the end. And that's very interesting. I had some, I ain't gonna call him a rocket scientist, but I fool around with him from time to time, call him that. He don't know anything about drag racing. He's just an actual engineer. This is his real job. He's an engineer. And he said, do you know, Madhouse, giving somebody the back tire and the move is actually an advantage for the car who has more power. And I said, what do you mean by that? And you can enlighten me on it if you see Ronald got that smile on his face, you know. That smile, my people, everybody look at that smile. That's he knows something. So anyway, I said, well, what do you mean by that? He says, well, you got weight to ratio. And if a person has a car that's extremely fast, he actually can chase that vehicle down. Do you agree or disagree with that?
I disagree. I think it's probably could be an advantage for the other car because a lot of times you'll go to the start line and there can be ball spots on the start line for every car leaving at that same spot.
Right.
Well, when you get back tire, you're out there in fresh rubber. You know, so it should be good rubber out there where he's leaving from, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it can be an advantage to them, to the truth. I mean, to me. But shit, then you got to figure out, okay, now you got to clear him by enough that the person at the end can actually see that clear spot too, you know. So it makes it tough, you know, to not just go off that wind lights, you know. I mean, that wind light's really easy to tell who crossed first, you know. So.
Okay. Well, you've been answering some very, very tough questions over there, man. Bubba Griffin. Let's talk about Bubba a little bit before he get here. You know, because he come with his whole crew. He come with Big D. You know.
I've been running with Bubba Griffin so many damn years or whatever. I mean, when I started racing, you know, he was the main guy that they said, leave him alone.
Okay.
Budget boys, leave him alone. I said, all right, I'll let you know. And I would, you know, the whole time, I would go, every time I knew that somebody was racing, I would go down there and I would always stop watch or whatever I could do, and I'd be there watching them racing. And I would stay on top of who's doing what, get my idea of what kind of numbers they running. And first thing you know, here we are, we're racing Daryl, Bubba, and all of them, you know. And
hey, you know, it's a whole bunch of them too. It's a whole bunch of those guys.
They're a good group of guys.
And
all the way back from, you know, when we run, his uncle had a car he called the taxi cab car. It was a 4-door nose, you know.
You call it taxi cab.
And, you know, we run them out in Arizona or whatever. And we didn't even make a pass. We didn't even start the car up, you know. But it was a funny little old story because we already had a new motor in the car, had a new set of heads on there. And so we're sitting there getting it ready. You know, we had the motor and stuff like that, trying to stay as secret as we could. And about that time, we're sitting there all leaning over the car, and Big Mike walks up behind us. We didn't know who it was, you know. And he reaches between us or whatever, and he lifts up the blanket or whatever, looking at the motor. And my cousin, he slapped him on his hand or whatever. Then, of course, we turn around and look, and he's bigger than all of us or whatever, you know. Oh, shit, you know, what we don't get ourselves into or whatever. And he's like, I don't care about them hands. It's going to fuck you up anyway, you know. So it was a good little fun little story.
Okay.
Of course, we pushed the car up to the start line. We let them do their little race. He was in some little event or whatever. After the event was over with, we fired it up, put a number on or whatever, turned that wind light on, you know. And man, we just racing.
You know, because your man Bubba Griffin is a formidable opponent. You know, that guy's he's a very formidable opponent.
Every weekend, you know. It was
that boy, he's a tough cookie. He's a tough cookie to beat. You know what I mean? And then we found out he has this new car. What kind of car is it?
There's a rumor he's got a Pro Mod car now.
Oh my Pro Mod car.
That's all right too. We got one that's coming.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't y'all got Pro Mod too?
We ain't worried about it, you know.
Do you think he'll give you an honest race with that Pro Mod?
No, I do not. But now he's a racer. Don't get me wrong. But
okay.
But he might try to jump on it before we get it lined out or something like that, or whatever, make it a good race or whatever.
Mhm.
We might actually get the races in. There's a lot of people scared of the turbo cars because they do make more power or whatever. It is what it is.
This is what I'm gonna do. We have a show in progress, and what I'm gonna do is let me go over here and see if anybody's made any phone calls to our show. As I see it right now, I don't see anybody there. So let me go to my meeting room. I'm in my meeting room right now, and this is what I'm going to do. Callers. Here it is. Let me give you the call out number for this show. You guys feel free at any time to, call these guys. I'm asking you as a polite, be kind to these guys because these guys, the human beings just like we are. They got feelings just like we do. They got families. We got families that's watching us. We got Molly in the back. Making faces.
Keep it calm. Now when he gets on this side of that camera, whatever,
it's a different story.
Let me drink a couple bottles.
But again, our calling number is area code 605-562-0400. Feel free to call in. That PIN number for that show is 752-7529. Again, the telephone number is 605-562-0400. And the PIN is 752-7529. So, we're going to go back over to this chat room and see if anybody had tagged in. We had a slew of people here in this chat room when we started out. And a lot of our guests hadn't showed up yet. And so we was basically, I said, well, there ain't no sense me letting the feed, not go. So I just decided to let the feed run. That way we can let people know we are recording live. So in the meantime, we are going to bring the hot boy of the team in here. We call him the hot boy. He's one of the hot boys. We're gonna bring Molly up in here real quick. Molly, come on up in here real quick.
Is that camera gonna be too close, or we got all?
Actually, what I'm going to do, since I'm not running this one yet, I'm actually just gonna take it completely out of the frame, and then you all can go 3-3. So I'm gonna do that now, and you guys make your transition.
You want me to get out?
No. You all are a team, and there's something special about you all's team. Let me elaborate a little bit. I was telling Chino. I said, man, whatever is going on.
We're on the 6 in the minute, so they nobody.
But I was telling Chino how special you all's team is, and I appreciate that because you all ain't got them. Y'all ain't the only one with a special team. I got some friends up in North Dallas called Nightmare, and their ritual is a little bit different from you all's, but they do everything together, everything. When I say when the boys go on the road, they do everything together. The only thing they don't do together is sleep together. But everything else they do together. I may have said too much, and they probably will be blowing up my phone about right now. But anyway, we know that this team you all have is very special, and everybody plays a pivotal role in it. So we're going to bring Molly on in because he's the hot boy of the team. And you have to answer, son, for all that clowning you was doing up there in Dallas over the weekend. Without further ado, here's Mr. Molly. He got to go straight up the strip. He's one of the guys that never do. He's one of those guys that never do nothing unorthodox. He's just straight up the way it is. So I'm gonna move this other camera out the way until we, because I'm not hard copying this right now. This is actually gonna be hard copy on YouTube, and you can see it at your own pleasure. Because I'm not gonna delete it. I'm gonna leave it up there, but I'm not gonna hard copy it yet. I'm gonna wait till all the other people come in, and they'll be coming in real soon. Trust me. So we're gonna move him out the way, completely out the way like that. There you go, Simone. And I'm gonna actually put some more light on y'all now that the sun is going down. Now that the sun is going down, I'm gonna make it a little warm over there for you all as best I can. So we're gonna come up just a tad bit here. It's too much. Okay. right, Mr. Molly, you got a lot of answering to do. You know what I'm saying? It was like you went up there and you climbed. They said you almost got thrown out the track. You riding down the track in a wheelie in a golf cart. Is that true? Y'all got a four-wheeler. I mean, what's the difference? I mean, well, my bad. Four-wheeler is a four-wheeler. The golf cart is a golf cart. My bad. I should have known better. Well, tell us. I mean, they already talked about what happened. Let's talk. You tell me what happened. What I know how you get when y'all win. When y'all win, there's no holds barred.
I was like that when we pulled up. We try to run. What's that called? One we did run.
No, the
Pro Chevelle. Yeah. Chino, where's Chino at?
He wasn't real. We tried to run real deal. Real. Me riding in Chino was in the truck. I opened the door. I said, "Man, we here. Y'all want to play today?"
Y'all was trying to get the real?
Yeah. Head up.
He didn't want to do nothing.
He didn't want to do nothing, huh? Wow.
He made a good lick later on, though, so I mean, it's been our ass probably. But.
Well, what's the chances of him being able to get that again?
Good luck. As soon as we got pro model like he's got.
I mean, but you know what, though, really, what I've learned about you all, y'all don't really care about a pro mod and this and that. I mean, let me see. Look at that smile on that man's face, y'all. He don't wear that smile for no reason. He do it because he knows something about this racing. And, I've seen you do some stupid races. I seen you do 10 plus, was it 10 plus a clear? Was it 10 plus a clear?
10 in the move.
10 in the move. I mean, how ridiculous is that?
Just something to do. We just, we try,
Man, I mean, it's a little bit beyond trying. You guys, I mean, you all do some of the just strangest things at the track when it comes down to these races. I mean, who gives somebody 10 plus to move? I mean, who do that?
We got a driver and a boss man that's outrageous.
I can't say that. I think I'm the one that set that 10 to move up.
Our boss man raised Frank and Taylor head up.
Now wait a minute. Not only am I a fan, I'm a really good friend of his. You better be careful. My phone is on the hip. You better be careful.
He can give us that same 10 to move.
You don't get okay. Well, I mean, it's rare that you ever see him blow the tires out. And he's got a super duper powerful vehicle that's a blower car. And it's not often that you see him blow the tires out. I mean, if he do, he'll drive right on through it. And just go. So you can forget it. Molly, tell everybody what you do for the team.
Man, me and him, we been riding. We just go everywhere. Chino got me doing everything. Sometimes I don't even know what he had me doing, but I'm enjoying this shit. So we don't like it.
Hold on for a minute, y'all. We got somebody got the nerve to be laughing in the motherfucking background. You laughing at me. Your ass is next. You next. You gonna be over there in that hot seat too. You gonna be over there in that hot. I heard you say that Chino when you walked in the door, when you want to get some of this Camaro. So we gonna get you over there real soon. We ain't gonna let you off the hook. Here, Billy. When is that Tron car coming back out? The Camaro.
Yellow car?
Yeah, the yellow car. Bumblebee. Transform.
Bumblebee. Man, I don't know. I don't want $20 off that.
Oh, damn.
I know that. Somebody thought it was going to be out before now, but. He had faith in his boy,
So we looking at maybe another month, maybe two.
We're hoping.
By November.
Now,
hey, listen. Here's what it's gonna boil down to.
Okay.
We got 30 passes left on this Nova motor. It needs to be freshened up.
okay.
We get to them 30 passes and we ain't got no yellow car sitting here ready to go. It's supposed to be arguments going because we like to race and we don't want to be down without a car. So I mean, somebody gonna have to get the move on.
Now, peep this, guys. Peep this. We do have some people that said they was trying to call and the code wasn't working. So what I did was I copied and pasted the number. You don't have to put the 1 in there. Just put, dial 605-562-0400. And the pin would be 752-7529.
These are Pornhub accounts over here.
So let's see if that works. If not, I got a backup plan. If not, I got a backup plan. I bought another system here, and I'll just give you all my local number, and you guys can call from there. And it's a little bit, it's going to be a little bit until a lot of people are going to be trying to call that number, and unfortunately, a lot of people are not going to be able to get in until after one person speaks and then the other one person gets through with this conversation. So as we set up for that, you guys get prepared because we're trying to open up the phone lines as we speak. And let me go over here to my my room and see what the heck is going on. Let me see what's going on. So let me find out what's going down because I don't see what the heck is going on down. Okay. All right. I don't understand why I'm not. Now, hey guys, listen up. You guys got a race coming up tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, tell us a little bit about that. What's going on with that?
You heard that to me. He didn't stutter, did he? Oh, it's a regular prep race at HFP.
You will now enter the conference.
It's gonna be the track's gonna be real good, and we've been testing on some radios and stuff like that or whatever. So it'll give us some good testing, some good data. Now we're gonna be out there with a bunch of killers or whatever. These guys flying or whatever, run that deal.
Yeah.
But
Conversation mode
it's going to
on.
give us some testing
Everyone can be heard.
when we go back
Unmuted.
up the extreme and try to run in Dallas Wars or whatever that wants to run us or whatever. So it's going to give us some good data. With my lucky rabbit's foot as Derek stuff causing whatever, maybe I can turn a few wind lights on and go a few rounds tomorrow too.
Well, it looks like you got your hands full. We got a caller in here right now. 512-789. Your mic is open. 512.
Yes, sir.
There we
Can you
go.
hear me?
I hear you.
Turn it up.
Hey, man, it's Clayton. I appreciate the guys coming on the show. Can you hear me?
We can hear you if you can just, continue.
Hey, my son is curious. From 3 guys sitting there on the couch, what made them want to get into racing? He's 14, and he's been checking out the races with me and that kind of thing. But he wants to make sure. How did they get started in racing? And,
The question is, how did you all get started into racing?
Well, I was probably 16. My dad was a mechanic, just a shade tree mechanic. And my cousin, he done a little mechanic work too. And he would just, kind of go through with me or whatever, teach me about the cars and stuff like that or whatever. I just kept enjoying it, And then later on, I used to go to bars, play pool and stuff like that, have some fun or whatever. And then he showed me Rankin Road, back in Rankin Road days or whatever. And, I went out there one time, and I got hooked or whatever in racing. I probably, I don't know, I guess I was 18, something like that, 16, 18, I can't remember exactly how old I was or whatever. But ever since then, and I was kind of hooked, you know, so every dollar I could spend or whatever, I was putting in a race car. Once I started out with a maybe 72 pickup on the base, and my dad just, you know, he helped me build a motor for it.
Q&A mode on. Participants may now unmute themselves.
Okay, well, we appreciate you calling, and thank you for calling. Right now, this is a service that we're just trying to see how this is actually going to work out. So far, so good. We ask that you guys be patient with us because we're going to get better and better and better as we do this. Live stream. I wanted to do live streaming in YouTube and Facebook Live all at once, but there's so many things you have to do that. And as you can see, when you see the playback on this, you're going to see great borders and all that stuff. You got smart TVs, you can actually blow it up and see this up in its entirety. It's going to look very beautiful. This is in full HD for sure. So you don't have to worry about that, you know, stuff dropping and crappy video and all this other kind of stuff. So it's going to be just what you guys want. And again, like I said, we're going to continue to do this once a month as long as we're in town. I mean, I know you guys travel a lot. And I know you guys got big jobs and things of that nature. That's the reason why we only wanted to do it once a month. You have some talk shows that want to do this every weekend. And when you do this every week, it becomes boring after a while. So,
Muted.
So what we try to do is do this once a month. So nobody would lose the momentum. Nobody will lose interest because racing is very, very important. It's very exciting. People love the atmosphere. I don't know about you all, but for me, when I smell that rubber and that gas, man, it's something I can't even describe.
Better than sex.
Well, I mean,
It's better for me to do it once a month, though, anyway, because I already got to take away from the wife's time, my kids' time, and everything, you know, so I can come up here and hang out with some people and everything, you know, that we hang out on weekends with. And, she likes doing stuff, you know, on Fridays and stuff like that. So she kind of helped me balance it all out and everything. So far, it's working out.
And by the way, that was Clayton, the gentleman that was talking, and we're going to fix that. We're going to fix it where everybody can actually hear. And unfortunately, I lost the cable. I don't know where it's at. I looked for it. I can't find it. I tore this whole place up. I'm hoping that I didn't bring it because I didn't get no sleep last night. My wife was like, yeah, get you some rest, Parker. And I couldn't get no sleep, you know, because I wanted to make sure I had this right. This means a lot to me, you know, first of all. And I want to do something that most guys don't get a chance to do. We put out some of the best racers like you guys, and so the world can see who you all really are. You know, a lot of people follow Global Underground Experience. A lot of people follow Chino Racing, Hilly Racing. They do. But to see it come together as a camaraderie is like one of the greatest things, you know. And our racing background is going to get better and better and better and better. Now, speaking of better and better and better and better, we know that you all got a 68 Yanko in the back. Or y'all whispering in the ears of it. Y'all don't want to talk about that 60. They don't want to talk about that 68. They don't want to talk about that Yanko.
Hey,
let's talk about the Yanko.
Hey, listen, I just want to say one thing.
Yes, sir.
We went together.
Oh my God. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Have mercy, Lord. 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 Be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful.
Hey, I want to know one thing. You guys live, right?
Yes, sir, we live.
I want to know, hey, that car, the first 48.
What's the name of the car? Which one?
48.
First 48.
Yeah, do they want to do something about 2 weeks? We come back to this thing.
The first 48. These guys are calling you out. They're calling you out.
They want to do something this weekend.
Y'all want
We'll
to
be on 315s and we come to the street track next Saturday.
You heard it. You heard it.
I think it's going to be Ennis track.
No, that hey, Molly, if you don't mind, you and Ronald, if you don't mind, can you let one of our new guests come in? We're gonna get you back in, Ron. We're gonna get you back in. Oh no. No. We gotta get you in there, little Bill. We gotta get you in there, little Bill. We gotta get you in there, little Bill.
What's up?
We gotta get you in here, little Bill. But Bill, we gotta get you in here, little Bill. We gotta get you in here.
Well, you know, I
Are you gonna sit down next to that troublemaker?
Sit next to him.
Both of them over here now.
Actually,
Put Big Baby in the middle, what I call
Oh,
Big Baby. See what's going on?
I'm gonna sleep up and try to do it around.
we know you got a job, but you gotta turn that head around.
I deliver now everywhere I go.
They ain't giving us no money for that, so we can give them free publicity.
Well, they do free deliveries.
They do free delivery.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you do.
For whatever reason, I'm getting some glare. I don't know what happened over here. I'm getting some glare over here, and I don't like it at all. Let's do that. That took out my glare. That took out my somewhat.
No, you gonna call
That
Man, Texas.
Now, hold on for a minute. We got Lil Bill over here from
Dead End Performance.
Dead End Performance. Now, does that mean y'all ass is dead?
No.
Or y'all ass is in?
No, you better not get caught in the dead end after 7 o'clock. Go down there now.
Gee.
It don't win the day and die.
Gee.
You know what I'm saying? I've seen some.
When they go down there, they go across my 5'2", 5'3", them nose.
I'm trying to get DJ them down here. They want to go way across country.
Yeah.
Now, you talking about DJ Emotional?
Yes.
It's
Well,
scary.
well, hold on now, because you
I know
just.
that's some people.
No, hold on for a minute. I mean, I like everybody. And there was some little controversy there was a little controversy that went on with Chino them and Hilly. I mean, not Hilly, but DJ them.
Pretty much the same controversy that's going on with them right now. They said they would do something and they changed it down.
Right.
Now, what happened was apparently something happened as far as the stipulation went down. I don't know exactly what went down, but he was so hot and tired in the fisheries.
Right.
He was hot in the fisheries.
Well, he's the one that messed it all up, so ain't no sense in getting hot about it.
Yeah.
Now, when you say he messed it up,
They put stiffs on stuff now.
when you say he messed it all up, how exactly did he mess it up? If you say he messed it up, what do you mean by that?
We were supposed to run at Alley Cat's race. He's gonna give us back tire to move.
Mhm.
Everything was supposed to go down, and he put a brake clause in it.
He put
Okay, no problem. We knew something was up right there because he was going to use that as an reason not to pay. So
When you say brake clause, what do you mean? I'm not sure I
if you
understand.
break transmission or motor or something, and you can't physically go race down the track,
Like
you know, it's no race, no big deal. No punk out paid, you know. Okay, no big deal. So we go to them, and I tell them, I said, "Y'all ready? I may give us a few more minutes. No problem. I'll go up here and watch some races or whatever, but you know, no big deal." So I come back by or whatever, and I said, "Y'all ready? Whatever." Yeah, we're ready. I said, "All right, well, I'm gonna get the car. I'm gonna go get my lanes." We put it up in the lanes, and here comes DJ. He goes, "Where's Chino at?" There you go, right there. We already knew something was up.
Right.
And he said, "He's up there at the front." He come back. Chino come back over there. He said, "All right, well, we ain't racing you now, or whatever." I said, "What happened?" "Oh, he says the track was bad, and he ain't put the driver in danger and all this stuff." I was like,
So wait a minute now. I was told it had something to do with too many people talking on the team about who was stipping the racing and how it was going to be stipped and all this. So that had nothing to do with it, huh?
The skip was it just back tire to move, no big deal. But the problem was is he come back telling us the track's bad. He can't put his driver in that position. Okay, I can understand that, but pay your park out. Chino's like, well, he said there's no punk out there to be paid. I said, did he say the motor was hurt? Is he broke? What's the deal? No, he didn't. He didn't say it. He said that the track was bad. I said, well, from our rules and stamp or whatever you want to call it, that only if the motor's hurt.
Okay.
So Chino went back over there to say something to him. Like, I ain't paying nobody. Motor's hurt. Transmission's bad over there. I'm like, well, that ain't what you said a while ago. So in other words, you're trying to come up with just a reason not to pay. So we told him that we'll be on small tires next weekend. And you just don't worry about it.
Man, the thing about it is, Chino and Hilly, dead in the building is the coldest things that's happening in Texas right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't care if we run
Each other.
what is
We making
I
action.
would say Gator Smith.
I say John Force. John Force gets a move out there every time.
Well, the thing is, we out here doing our thing.
Okay.
I'm happy for Hillbilly and Chino, riding them doing their thing, riding them doing their thing. I ain't hating on nobody,
Yes,
but the thing is always having fun about this stuff. All these new stills,
Like 5 seconds, you trying to get
they messing with gangsters right now. This is what we call ourselves. Everybody in here is a real gangster.
Yeah.
Put the names up.
That's what I like. That's what I like about South Bill. I say we race out. We don't be no hard feelings. We go. You know, here, you know, boy, they charge. Oh, Tracy down with Mike. He down with Chino. He don't supposed to do this here. Tracy actually been 5 times.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
All right there, man. Say, man, put on that stuff.
Right, that was on him.
But
It was a bad deal.
That was
but,
that
you
good
know,
topic, different topic. That topic for a whole 2 weeks.
Yeah.
They got everybody, hey, what's gonna be the problem of the night? Everybody be talking about, man, y'all make sure the lights right. Everybody, folks, the lights right.
Just like Tracy, he wanted us to race y'all at his race.
Yeah.
The reason I didn't want to race y'all, man, is because Dylan called him and say, man, go there and talk to Chino and Hillbilly and see if they want to run Bill and the Bubba. So, of course, Bubba gonna agree to anything.
Right.
But he say, I'm not doing nothing until I talk to D.
Right.
So when I'm on my way to the track, he say, Bill, he say, would you run Chino in the night? I say, yes, on one still. He say, what is that? I said, the boys they come from the East Coast, put some money on top of the race, we'll do it.
Yeah, that's when you count.
Yeah.
Right.
And then he talking about, well, I can't put no money on top of it because I got these guys coming in and I'm gonna pay them. But DJ and Dylan on the phone with me. So they say, okay, go ahead on and let Bubba and Chino on them do it. That way, you know, when they come down here, we're gonna be the second one to crack in the ass that Chino beat.
But look, how about we do this here? We're not going to lose out. Y'all don't go to lose out. We can sit on the race. Motion get us a back time. The guy will get y'all the back time. See, we just go in there and like that.
That's what I can't though.
Y'all already locked in with them.
We ain't going to. Oh no! If my driver,
But we still have to do it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Well, the thing was, one of the reasons why we're not going to Dallas or Louisiana is because I don't know what kind of track it's going to be prepped for. So I'd have to change the car back up for the slick and all that stuff or whatever, and then have to pull power out to go down and have to go down there and give this guy back time to move. I shouldn't be giving it to him anyway.
Right.
He's got way bigger tire, way more freaking, blower. I mean, I should have to give him all that anyway.
Okay.
So it was just a bad deal, and.
But you know they want to see us try so you already know that.
That's why I say,
I'll be later on. We just do that later.
yeah.
We can do that anytime. We're right here every day after weekend.
But like he didn't want to do it right.
DJ,
That's right.
here too. But he want to go way to lose out. Nobody really gonna put that shit. My told Ryan say we not going nowhere.
Now peep this. This is what I told DJ. I said, DJ, I like to set it up like this because this is what I do. Is anything wrong, Ronald?
You get feedback.
I'm hearing this feedback too.
Yeah,
I'm thinking this is because of my headphones.
You
that I have on.
excuse me, I'm not from here. Another thing. That's probably.
Oh, you know what?
It's what you got.
Actually, it's this.
That's from another
I
place.
got two lights.
I'm from another place, so it might be doing that because I know this started. I walked in.
Once you had that camera out there is when it did.
Once I did what?
Once you brought that little camera out, you started hearing it.
It's not on. It actually turned it off. Well, this is what I told DJ. Maybe not Madhouse. I said, just listen to me, D. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be funny or nothing like that. I'm just saying, you know what? Let's do this here. Maybe it's one of these headphones. Something giving me some feedback, and I don't get it. I don't understand it. Let's see.
Coke. There's a Coke right there. That Coke right there. Coke?
I'm talking a beer. I'm gonna drink a beer for
What kind you
All
want?
right.
you. Got Bud Light, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
40 ounce full. Or
I got
40 ounce full.
I got
I want a beer.
Hey, check this out. I got a question right here from Clayton Wright, Mr. Clayton Wright. He says, how many cars are part of Dead End Performance?
9.
9 cars.
Dang.
I mean,
No, it's bigger than Elite Eight in each other.
I'm bigger than them now.
Dang.
Yeah, that's what we were trying to
They
do.
lost a couple cars. They got to change
They
their
came to me. I got them.
Oh, you got those guys?
I mean, they said something about Dead End Performance.
They want something.
I don't know.
They won some or y'all are a team?
They just using us. I mean, they just using us. So, I don't know what they're doing.
Oh,
But
they use y'all stars to be part of their, to make their aid or something.
no, they well, this was
Got your contract.
this was supposed to
Get
happen.
that contract together.
This was supposed to happen. Jason Malone, I heard he did in.
Yeah, he had a falling out with the elite.
Yeah.
So does that make it Elite 7?
No, they need 5.
5, 4, they lost three.
They lost a bunch of them. Junior Johnson. Yeah, Junior
So you're not bringing them over to your side, are you?
He said it, man. I mean,
Oh, that's how y'all got up to that.
You got to count them.
glad you know that. I mean, you know, it's
Can
just,
we be part of it?
We can get over there.
I mean, I've known y'all ass
yeah,
more
oh,
than
anybody.
anybody.
You know, damn right.
These guys say
Over 25 years.
You sure right. You sure right. You sure right.
Oh,
Yeah, that's 30 years.
Oh, yeah.
For real.
So let me get back to what I was saying about DJ. DJ said this, and I told him, I said, not often do you see people do what Chino did. Now, some people say he kind of copied what Ed did from Angry Bird. He called out 2 of the biggest players out there. But I don't know if I can say that that's what happened. Uh-oh, the Mountain of the South. The Mountain of the South just walked in, and we're going to get over there as soon as we get some room. Like you see, all that taking over.
Hey, the Queen been around for Lisa been around for damn 30. I don't listen to the I come back in.
Yeah. Now, and we're gonna let Lisa kind of elaborate on it. But this is what I told DJ. I said, DJ, no matter how you look at it, when Chino did what he did something really big and epic of epic proportion. You know, no matter how you look at it, you can look at it any kind of way you want to look at it. But at the end of the day, this is what he did. I said, whether he beat you all or lose against you all, it's gonna make him a formidable opponent.
Okay.
It's gonna make him at top of the shit meter.
Okay.
Now you can disagree with that, or you can agree with it, but at the end of the day, that's what's up.
Okay. So listen. Now DJ put motion up on all this pressure now.
He did.
Okay. Now he put motion up on all this pressure, and same way we did last time. This me, I know the DJ calling me right now.
He gonna be calling.
He put motion up on all this 5. I said when we go down there and crack him in the motherfucking head, come back. I say I swear to God, motion gonna stop the car on the return road. He gonna get out and he gonna slap the shit out of him and ask him why the hell you do this to me.
Understand why feedback.
ain't supposed to.
Height. That's how you doing height. Boy, my boy say height.
That's exactly what it was. Exactly. That's exactly what it was. So now that I got myself together over here, and I'm going to go back in. And here's what I'm saying. Now I told DJ, no matter how you look at it, regardless, if he races you, win or lose, it's going to make him a formidable opponent. Now, of course, he didn't like that, because I'm not sitting in the seat like you all sit in the seat. I got a nice little car, but it ain't nothing like what you all do. But at the end of the day, we all kind of bring some kind of camaraderie to this grudge racing game. And he'll tell you, when he first seen me, I started out there with a little bitty iPhone. Listen to you. I started out there with a little bitty iPhone. And I think that anybody that makes a major contribution in this business is going in the right direction. Because this is what we need. This stuff what we're doing right now. And thank God for Chino. Thank God for Chino. Nobody really likes to talk about him, but thank God for him because he brought racing back to Texas. Should I say to Houston? Grudge racing back there. Even though he kind of scared a lot of people from racing. I'm gonna get him for this. I know they're gonna get me for this. But yeah, it's all good. I mean,
hey, but it's all about having fun and doing what you do.
Okay.
Don't hate a person for what they got going on.
Right.
Yeah. Long as a man get up and do his thing, come to work, go racing their cars, that's what they do. A lot of people don't understand the concept of having fun and being in the limelight of some bullshit. Because life, anything can happen at any time.
Okay.
Just like Chino, for instance, they doing all this racing, winning all these races.
Yep.
Don't hate them for what they doing. If you get out there and race these people, take a whooping like Buddy Boy did.
Right.
They would beat him twice. You know what he told me this morning? He said, I'm going to try him again. Okay, that's what we do. We don't care about, we care about losing. We don't nobody hate to lose. Don't nobody hate to lose. But the thing is, we having fun doing it again. Now, how many people take a beat 2 or 3 times and then come back and say, well, I'm going to talk to Chino, I'm going to run him again. Okay, that's what we do. We wasn't at neither race that he done. We wasn't at neither race that we done. So,
that one and that second one was just spur of the moment. So that's all the people racing. Then Chino.
That's it.
Everybody is racing like that.
Now, Molly, I ain't gonna disagree with you. But you are opening up a can of worms, man. Boy, they gonna be mad at you.
What did you just say?
They gonna be
Ain't
mad at
nobody racing with Chino and then
they gonna be
Chino.
mad.
We were the dad that said
They gonna be mad at you.
we try to run over Walter. I said, man, let's get on right now. They made it bad, we made it bad.
I ain't got it.
They got a Pro Bowl cup. We ain't got no Pro Bowl cup. Chino do anything. But
well, but that's because Chino got a heart that's not in the field they want to race.
yeah, that's the same thing.
If you build something and you're not sure if your shit is faster than the next man, why the hell did you come out there to race?
Well, hold on now.
Somebody got to win and somebody got to lose.
I got somebody over asking, who are you?
Well, they used to call me Lisa. They call me the queen, but I'm better known as the shit talker. You know, either way you want it or how you want it, but I'm in the house.
I don't know if you know him, but his name is Mr. Clayton Wright. He says, hi, Lisa.
Hey, Clayton, how you doing tonight?
No doubt about it. And Lisa, if you can, let's go back to the history of all the street racing before we start going to HMP. And then we're going to mention a little bit about Joe Golden. We're going to talk a little bit about him. But let's go back when y'all was down the street from where I used to live.
Well, I can take you back to, we want to say John Ralston, Boyd, Rankin Road. I jumped many of ditches, ran across railroad tracks, whatever it took to get out there to race, to watch it, to run from the laws without getting caught. But that was one night.
Oh my God, I had to stop you. Look who just walked in here. You're going to get you some food, but you don't get to eat as much as you like. But Bubba Griffin just walked in. We got to acknowledge him. But I'm sorry, go ahead, Lisa.
So we take it way back.
Okay.
And whether you got your ass whooped back then, you raced, you came back, you did it again. It wasn't oh, I'm not gonna race you again.
Okay.
Drag racing is about what you have, you bring to the table. You're not gonna win every race that you line up with, but if you're a man or a woman and you're in a drag race and take an ass whooping, take a win, all the same.
Right.
It ain't gonna get no better, no worse, but you both enjoy what you do. And hell, I enjoyed. I just never lost a race.
Mm-hmm.
So those were the good old days.
Now,
Now
Lisa,
we can bring them back.
now hold on for a minute, Lisa. Now we heard back in the day your ass used to race.
Oh yes.
You used to race. I mean, they said you used to really, really race. Now I used to live off Imperial Valley Drive in Greens Road. Now my wife is from Mombasa. And I'm like, sweetie, what's all that noise in the back? I don't know. I think it's an industrial park. I'm like, sweetie, those are drag racing cars. I used to drag race, so I know something about it. She's like, I don't think you know what you're talking about. And I went out one day just looking for something on my own and ran into a Birdman and Suitcase. And at the time, he was with one of his best friends called Showstopper. All of a sudden, when I say all of a sudden, it was like, oh my God, I'm not moving from this spot. Dude, I seen like 300 or 400 cars pull up, like that. They were like, all coming in. All coming in. You too, Lil Bill. You too, but you changed a little bit. You got a little round, a little butterfly. But it was something to see. But what took you all off the street? Here's the controversy. People say what took you all off the street was Joe Golden. I disagree. I disagree. I don't know if it was Joe that actually did it, but I actually met Joe Golden at Fry's Electronics. I told him I was because he seen my car. He said, "That's a really nice mod. You put the turbo on." I was like, "Yeah," but I got everybody thinking this is, it's a little faux bang, but it was a nice turbo on it. He said, "Hey, here's my car. You ought to come up to HMP." And at that time, I've only been in Houston for like 3 weeks, so I didn't know nothing about it. I never took his offer. And then one day, doing some work in Atlanta, and my friend said, "Hey man, when you coming back to Houston?" I said, "Dude, I'm gonna be back there to check on my house in a week." He said, "I'm gonna be sitting in front of your house when you get there. I got somewhere to take you." Man, I never forget this. You was the first person I bumped into, Lisa. He said, "Hey baby, you all right?" I said, "Yeah, I'm all right, but I was looking at your butt." I was looking at your
I ain't had it much at the time.
I was looking at your butt. I was looking at your butt. Because you asked me, "Hey, I think somebody bumped you on the arm." Like, "Hey, he looking at your butt." You like, "Hey, baby, I'm like, yeah, I'm all right. I'm sorry." But anyway, I have never seen nothing like it. I went to a track where they had an oval track, and you guys had a drip exposition going on at that night, and drag racing going on. So if you go at the top of the queues, you can see both events going on. I swear before the gods, I'll be the first to say this. I said, one of these days, I'm gonna be right down there next to that lady with that microphone, and I'm also gonna drive a car. I'd be damned if I didn't do it 6 months later. 6 months later, I did it. Ronald helped me out with my goat one time. My visor came down, and I needed to see. He was like, "Hey, Arthur, I'm gonna have to cut it, but I'm helping." He helped me, and I appreciate that, Ronald. What I like about that friendly compound is a place where there's a lot of camaraderie going on. People love each other. There's a lot of hate, animosity, racism, and everything else. And I asked Bubba Griffin, and I asked Hillly, so I'll give you all the same opportunity to answer that question. If there's so much hate and animosity going on, why is it that you all are quick to run down the track to get somebody out of a burning car? If you hate that person, if you racist, if you hate that person, why would you run your ass down that track to get them out the car?
First of all, you got a heart. You're a child of God. It don't matter what color, what race, creed, or whatever. If somebody needs you, you don't go there. Now, you can go back to being enemies if you want to and talk shit when I get through saving you. But I'm going to save you first and then let you talk shit later.
Okay. Okay. You'll save them first and talk shit later. That means you going to get your money first. Get your money. Now, let's talk a little bit about Joe Golden. We know Joe has some really fantastic races. I've never seen so many pro mods before in my life. And I wish that HMP can get back to that. I understand about the pit. I understand about Dave Wideman, East Mount Houston and all that, but it's 660 feet. It's 660 feet. Any of you all want to tap on that?
I don't think it's really about the track. It all depends on, right now, every week, you might be looking at 10 different races in 10 different cities, state, or whatever.
Right.
So all those big cars and everything, you got everybody split up, want to go here, want to go there, whether they should stay here, whether they should go to this track, that track. It all depends on who's paying the most money. They're going to put up the most money for the big tie and any other small tie, whatever else they have that's going on out there at the track. Well, that racer don't say, I'm going where the most money is being put out. But sometimes when you go up there where all is being put out, you looking at a lot more accidents on this track because you got so many people trying to get down the track to beat everybody that's down there to make the top dollar to be the top pay. But it was once where everybody was looking at who was giving a race and not trying to stack races on top of each other. Right now, you got 3 to 4 races stacked on top of another race, week in and week out. So now, even if your friend is a friend of the races, they got to choose, do I go to that track or do I go to this track?
Question. Why do I not have the same opportunity to put on a race somewhere else? It's kind of unfair. And don't beat me up, Lisa. You know I love you. I had to say that first so you won't beat me up bad. But why don't I have the same opportunity to go do a race in San Antonio or Evendale, even if it is on top of a Batman's race or a Lisa Shotwell's race or Dean's race or whoever race it is? Why don't I have that same opportunity? You tell me why.
I'll tell you this, and I've been asking that same question. If every promoter would get behind the next promoter, you would have some of the biggest turnout that you can see at a drag race track.
Okay.
But you got every promoter want to be the better promoter than the one that's giving a race. And you're going to have somebody saying you shouldn't go to that race, come to my race. I'm going to pay you to come down here. You might not see the money being flashed in front of the table, but a lot of your top drivers, I feel, are being paid to take themselves somewhere else.
Preach out here.
But you know, I've heard people say this. I'm not going to mention their name because they're no longer part of grudge racing anymore. But they said this to me. Madhouse, why should we pay you to come to an event? And if we pay you to come to an event, then everybody's going to want to get paid. I don't like that attitude, first of all, because I spent thousands of dollars for this stuff. And this is only a third of what you see I have. But to have somebody tell me after working as hard as I worked to get where I'm at, and thank God again for Chino, because if it wasn't for John Mandelbaugh from HMP, Joe Golden, and Dean, I probably wouldn't be doing this. I'll still be an internationally known DJ playing electronica downtown somewhere. But I love what I'm doing, and I don't understand why I shouldn't get paid to do what I do. You get paid, Lisa. Why shouldn't I get paid? I got knocked out at the track. I literally got knocked out by one of my brothers in grudge race. He didn't do it, but one of his people that was there. I ran into him and I knocked myself out. I was completely knocked out. Who saved me? Glass man. Because I could have got ran over. He picked me up, pulled me out the way. Somebody told me this after I looked at it on video. They said I grabbed my camera and got back into the shot. So seeing that, to let everybody know how hard I work, why shouldn't I get paid?
There's no reason why you shouldn't. And I feel like this, like I've been turned down from some races because I'm coming to your show. But you don't want to pay me to come to your show, but you paying drivers to come to your show. I'm just as important as your driver because I put word out there just like they show them what they got in their car. I'm showing you what I can bring to the table to you and how we can hype it up. If you go to a track that's dead, when they leave that track, the first thing they're going to say, I ain't going back. They want something to excite you. So they want to know who's racing, when they racing, what's going down, this or that. So if you got some races that's going down, don't nobody in the stands on the far end know. In the middle, they don't know. Every time I walk through HMP, they always stop me. Shotwell, who's racing? How many races you guys set up? So if you don't have somebody that's trying to tell them what they have, because they can't hear about them, but they paid their money to come in there and support you for giving that race at that track. So why shouldn't you, if you happen to put this race on, it's love, it's money to be paid out.
Yeah, and I appreciate that, Lisa. And that's the reason I didn't want to take that heat. So I put it on you. So you can take that. They're going to roll their eyes at you.
I got ass for them to kiss. I don't give a damn.
But see, that's the same same as the races. It came to me, why me and Chino and Molly and Bubba them don't throw a race at the track.
Yeah.
And the reason was the answer that I gave is because I never thought about it. And the reason I said that is because I'm in the racing game. This is what we do. If somebody, like I'm just saying, Lisa or Rambo say, Lil Bill and Bubba don't want to do a race. Chino don't want to do a race with Lil Bill and them. Okay, go talk to somebody else that they know we can't do. I mean, I want to do it, but I'm not. I ain't gonna sit around here and just, lie to gas and say, man,
I ain't trying to be funny. I'm a shit starter like Lisa. I'm shit. If you don't shut your phone off, man, put that thing on here. I'm just playing.
But this racing.
I know. But listen to this. But listen to this though. By the way, just so you know, Trouble Troy just said, hello, fellas, you all. Sorry you couldn't be here, Trouble, because if you're looking for some trouble, you're gonna find Troy ass. But check this out. I ain't trying to be funny. I'm just a messenger. Chino told me last night to ask you. You must be the world's richest grudge racer because you gave away so much goddamn money. I'm gonna check your pockets before you leave. And what? I mean, you.
I want to say this part right here. They talk about that you lose money when he's racing. He's not out there trying to lose money. He's just going up against a car that might be a little bit faster than him to drop money stuff on the line. But it's about drag racing, getting your ass up to the line and racing, not about sitting on your ass saying what you got and what you can do when you ain't doing shit but talking shit and I ain't putting shit to the line. But they not afraid to come up to the line.
That's what it is. Tell them again.
So that's what it's all about.
Now we're gonna have to switch it up a little bit. We got one of the most significant racers that just walked up, and his name is Bubba Griffin. My brother, if you can't, we're gonna switch seats. We're gonna switch seats.
Yeah, y'all gotta get ready to club again.
Hey, and then the thing about
You all right?
Hey, Lisa, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Hey, can somebody get Lisa something to drink? What do you
I
want?
got something like that.
hey,
What's up,
World famous Mr. Bubba Griffin. I put the camera on you many times. I didn't know who you were. A lot of people think I'm supposed to know because that's Bubba Griffin or that's Chino or that's Hilly. I just shoot video. And people let me shoot video. And I'm grateful for that. But Bubba, we thank you, man, for showing up. We know how busy you are. We're grateful that you're here. And thank you. Now, when are you going to get in Chino's ass? Shotgun walked up there. When he ready. Uh-oh. Now you know you're gonna have problems because Hilly over there looking at you. He's got that look on his face. So what is it gonna take to get you guys in the water box?
Opportunity. Opportunity is what got us to the line.
Now, Bubba, I must tell you, they beat you up before you got here. Please don't get mad at me later, you all. But they said you got a new car. You don't have a new car. You got a new car. Somebody said you got a new car. And just before you say anything, people, before you come down to Texas, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm from Chicago. If anybody tell you that they got a car, that means it's super fast. If anybody say they got a little old car, a little old truck, trust me, it's super fast. So we know you got a car. Somebody said it's a Pro Mod. Tell us about your car.
It's just about that little party.
No bullshit.
He got mad up for wiping on.
It's no flood.
That's when they You got that boat.
Lord have mercy.
You don't never take it in the animal before.
Fire.
Hilly just stuck up. If you can just scoot over a little bit more, we can see. You're good. What you mean you're good?
Hey,
What you mean you're good?
but I tell you what, when we do run Chino, when we
gonna make them pass.
We gonna make them pass. Yes, they gonna do it.
Listen to this. When those two races get up to the line, that week before they get there, we're going to put so much hype out there in the streets. So everybody going to want to come see this race.
We gonna do it.
It's going down.
It's going down.
Now.
We gonna set the date for this.
Now I ain't trying to be funny. If you notice, he have just a half smirk smile. Well, let me tell you what that smile. I'm from up north. Y'all ain't from the Midwest. I'm from the Midwest. That smile means something, bro. And I seen that smile.
Hey, you know what it means?
Mm-hmm.
You know what that smile
Tell me what it means.
He love the race.
I bet he do.
Look at Hillbilly. He got a smile.
Look at you right now.
Look at him smile.
Hey, I got a phone call last week. They said, "Y'all be no Christian. Y'all was rushing. We went to Dallas. Last weekend. Can't get a raise."
I also want to give a big shout out to Chino going up down to Dallas, bringing that shit back to H-Town.
I ain't know
Somebody told me, and I had to say it.
Hey, look at it one time, boss, man. Look at it one boss, man. Goddamn. You get it done down here, man. I don't read the crew right here, man. We in this motherfucker land.
You got the show, you be all right. You keep moving like this, you won't be shot on.
Now,
my driver here, man. Hey, man. Hey, man, they go my tool to ride right there, man. My driver here, man.
Hey, now hold on
And
for a
my
minute.
boss, man.
I know what you're doing. I know
I
what you're doing over there, Bill. I see what you did. You cracked the jokes so everybody can get up off of bubble ass. So let's go. Now, clear it up real quick, Bubba. You said that's just an old rusted bucket car with some parts. Tell us about this little rusted bucket car. You know,
I got more than one.
Oh my God. Let's talk about that new one you got with the huge motor in it. They call it Pro Mod.
But see, we can't let too much out the bag because we know somebody gonna try to come back and
Yeah.
which we already know that it's another badass Pro Mod getting ready to hit the street. But we ain't gonna say who it is.
Now, I want you 3, or should I say you 4, you 5.
How many Pro Mods they got?
We're gonna start with Hillbilly. Hillbilly, what the hell is race stopping?
Race stop.
Race stop.
I guess it's just when somebody hears about a race or whatever, and they say, well, you can't outrun them or something like that or whatever, man, or something to that sort or whatever. Just
Remote. Okay, Ron, you agree with the race stopping? What is race stopping? Is this some made up word or what? Look at the look on his face. Hold on, let's go to Bubba. Bubba, what is race stopping, Bubba? I've never heard it. What is race stopping?
I guess somebody trying to stop the race. They know the game. That's what it sounds like.
Hold on. We gonna skip over Lisa. I know Lisa know the answer. Look, she like, ooh, I know Bill. Bill, what is race stopping?
A person that always in the middle of somebody else's race.
Right.
They tell you to go up there and right now, because they call not consistent. Try them right now. Then you get somebody else over there, man, shoot, no, can't do that, man. That car just run through that. You ain't see it. Get out of my business, you sissy.
He showed up that night.
Damn. Now, Lisa, what's race stopping?
And Dallas.
They told me, hey, we went to Dallas.
Okay.
Excuse me. We went to Dallas.
Run that one.
Yeah, it was about 30 cars. Me and Bubba got on the golf cart. We riding around. Hey, y'all want to do some racing? Oh, man. I said, man, I'm that car had running numbers. Okay, back to, we go on the golf cart and say, what y'all want to do with the silver car? Man, no, man, you crazy. No, we ain't trying to do that. Okay, back to Torn and Batman stopped all our races in Dallas. We went to everybody's car. I mean, the only one that was gonna give us action.
he's the one saying that we're scared.
Yeah.
He's the one scared.
Let me say this.
Checkerboard was the only one that
Why, if you got all these races at a track, You want to tell somebody to stop racing. The fans have paid the money to come out there and see what's supposed to be done out there at the track. Why should we cut back, or why should any promoter out there at that track say you shouldn't run somebody when these fans have paid this money? They want to see some action and not all this one person going down the track making a hit. Damn the hit. Line up with somebody on the side of you.
Right.
You know, I got something to say about this. And the only reason I'm saying it this way is because danger alerts at every track. When you tell somebody we want to run straight off the trailer, no hit. First of all, you need to check that damn car before you go down that track. Instead of saying you want to make a hit, you don't know if the love.
Now wait a minute, Lisa. Now you know me, I'm a shit starter just like you.
Come on, start some shit.
I'm about to start it. Are you talking about Batman leaking down the track?
No.
Oh, I thought I heard you say Batman, and then I heard you say something about you want to check up under the car. Okay, because you know.
Let me say this. They always come into the line because they feel like that person hadn't made a hit in their car, so they got a better chance of getting away straight off the trailer.
Okay.
First of all, you putting that other driver's life in danger along with yours because you don't know what the hell is leaking on your car, might not be leaking on your car, or what's possible to break. Okay. If you come off that trailer and make that hit, you got a chance to check whatever is wrong on that car instead of making a death trap for somebody else going down that track. You might not like what I'm saying, but I really don't give a damn. It's about driving safe. And that's what you need to start thinking about. It ain't always about that dollar bill that you trying to take from another man. First, fix your car, get it right, and then y'all go head to head down the track.
Show up right there, Bob.
That's right. You know, why should we call these races and you got a track full of cars and your ass scared to race somebody in the track with this damn car?
Hey, I have a question for you, Lisa. Lisa, this is for you. This is for you. Somebody said that your son just had a brand new baby called a Mopar. Is
Which
that
one
true?
of my sons?
Oh, okay. They want to go with that.
Both of them got 2 new cars.
See,
I'm just trying to get you right.
the one that got the Mopar. The one that got the fucking par.
Okay, which one again?
Oh my God. See, I didn't know that. Like I said, I'm glad I'm pulling it out. I'm glad I'm pulling
You
it out.
didn't know,
Thank you.
but they will know when both of them pull out there together. And guess what? I'm a shit talker. They gonna be driving the car because they already know their mama talking
I mean,
shit.
can you tell us a little bit?
I'm a wheel driver too.
I'm not gonna tell you anything till they get out there and take their ass next to it. And you better believe they not gonna back down. I don't give a damn if you got a fast ass, whatever. They got their mama, their ass ain't backing down.
Now,
You like Hilly.
now,
Yeah.
Bubba Griffin.
Yeah.
Bubba Griffin.
Really?
Bubba Griffin. Check this out. Now,
Hold on, I got one thing, son. They want to know about your car.
Yeah.
Too much right now, but they don't know nothing about that shit.
somebody said you just had a baby called a Mopar.
I told them which one to go for.
We know you got some nice motorcycles. We seen those at the what was that? It wasn't a block party. It was up at Houston, Lake Houston.
Them legs. What the hell?
You must have thought I wasn't Madhouse. I see it all. But listen, Bubba Griffin, Hibbity Thomas, he said that he's ready to race you whenever you guys are ready to race. So since you are the driver behind all these vehicles that you guys got, because I know that there's at least 5 of you up camp, including your street car, including 5. What is it going to take to get you guys? We waiting to see this. It's like waiting on Soul Train to come on Saturday or something. I'm serious, man. I mean,
We're building the
Right time, right place, man.
right
It's gonna happen.
right
It's
right.
gonna happen.
I mean, because they didn't be billed so many times. They impregnated. When did you have that baby, by the way? When you having that baby, Bill? Because they impregnated Joy.
You have a baby. Let me tell you something.
You need to know somebody's ass.
Oh, motherfucker ain't got enough for me to fuck. Hey, if a motherfucker would feel tough like me, they ain't gonna have no baby. They gonna have gorillas.
Look, I seen you lose. If I'm not, you correct me. I seen you lose $10,000 to Chino. I think. I'm
But
not
that's
gonna be wrong.
drag racing.
I understand it, Lisa, but hold on now. This is him. I gotta ask him because his ass is the one that was under fire. You gave him that money and you walked out. It was like, dude, I've been trying to start a fight. I tricked his ass.
You know
I
what?
did something.
You know what? That was 10,000 me and Chino had for something else. It went for a race.
Okay. All right.
When that same 10 that Chino got is for the race. Since you said badass.
Hey, Bill, you gotta forgive me, Bill. You gotta forgive me, man. This is grudge at its best, man. This is grudge at its best, bro.
Hey,
And you know I love you, man. You my brother.
You heard what I said? That same 10, Chino, you still got that 10.
It's already gone. Someone's got it.
All right, it sounds like we getting a phone call in. Sounds like we getting a phone call in. Sounds like we getting a phone call in. Let me see who's over here in our chat room.
Yeah.
It sounded like I was getting a phone call, so let me find out what's going on over here. Oh, that was Bill phone? Oh, okay. I think because we had the same jingle.
We going fishing tomorrow?
Y'all going fishing tomorrow?
Chino bought a boat.
Chino bought a
We
boat.
going fishing, we going fishing.
Is it? Hey, Mom.
We gotta make sure you put the money out for you.
That boat can wait till Sunday.
Hey, Mom. Is it a grudge boat?
Unless, but when I say that on the race Sunday, we're gonna be at the track Sunday.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Y'all want to race Sunday?
Lord, have mercy.
What's Sunday?
Yeah, we can do it tomorrow. So let's just get it over tomorrow. And then we go fishing Sunday.
But I ain't got no rubber reel.
We don't need no rod reel. Every time I get fish.
So, I mean, you know,
You can't be mad whenever you race somebody, you lose money. The man was calm and he paid that man whatever. You gotta be calm about it. You come back, do it again another day.
That's a great
You can't be mad about it and cause a scene, and then you ain't gonna get that race no more.
but you know what they call somebody like you? A class act. A lot of people don't have that same tenacity, brother.
You can't be willing to lose
Yeah.
with money that you ain't got. You know, you go there with that money, you gotta be expected to lose that money.
Brother Griffin. This is Brother Griffin. What was the last race?
Don't be betting on that money.
What was the last race you lost? Who did you lose against? Who was the last car you lost? Silver Bullet? Is that Javier? Javier?
No,
He'll dog it, right? That's a real race.
That's a real race. I thought the Silver Bullet was
There ain't no fucking boat.
Bubba, we know that you own the shop. We know you own the shop. We know you own the shop here, Bubba. So we're gonna give you an opportunity to tell everybody the name of your shop, what you sell with goods and services, because we like to give that same courtesy back to you. We want the telephone number. We want the web address if you have one. We want to know what services that you sell and all that. So tell everybody what kind of shop you have in racing.
I have a transmission shop, which we do full automotive. It's in Splendor, Texas.
Okay.
12314 North Highway 59, Splendor, Texas.
Thank you.
Phone number is 281-399-0819. We work on basically everything, but our main thing is transmission.
Now, I'm gonna bring my car to you, man. You know, because I got some things I want done to it. I don't want you hot dog in my car, bro. I'm now 59, talking, damn, this fast PTO. But I'm gonna need some transmission stuff now.
You're good, man.
Excuse me, bro. Can you please put that on me? Because there's some people that kind of mess around with you all. I think they mess around on his team.
Yeah.
I'm come see their ass. My wife said, you don't need to race a car. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, because it's all natural. I don't have no spray, no force induction. I just want to show him that I can beat this car. And he can spray all the shit he want to spray. Last time he was making popcorn up in motherfucking Shreveport.
I work at Motor, so I don't know what car it is. I work at with the transmission. I have both.
So we just waiting on you guys to get back together. Now I would love to see that race,
Did
man.
you have the transmission shop, like the wheels race on Rankin Road, same place?
No.
No, I've been there 20 years,
Okay.
but I had another shop in Cleveland in 1 year.
Who knows? It might go down Labor Day weekend.
No, we're not
Go
racing.
down, leave.
No, we're not racing handicap race.
Oh, y'all not racing the handicap race?
Nope.
Oh, whoa. Slow down, because Alley Cat is going to see this.
I don't give a
Why aren't
My
you?
mama can see this.
Well, I understand. Hold on for a minute. Tell me why you ain't going to race at this race.
I just don't want to. I talked to Chino and Hilly, and I say we're not racing this.
Why? WHY.
Because we race Flip, the baddest motherfucker out of Dallas, and he give Motion the real race of the night. When Motion had an easy race, we had the hard race out there.
Hold on.
So
No,
nobody-
let me say this.
Hold on. 'Cause
It
this
ain't
is it.
about a name tag. It's about who you are and what you represent. You represent that blue nose that stands with Chino and stands with this man over here that drives this car and the whole crew that's around you. Don't let one thing that somebody else got. God might have something bigger for you waiting down the line. So just keep racing and doing what you're doing. Don't never let nobody count your blessings out. Because there's always a big one that you're going to get a bigger reward for. So don't count that out. But you come show out. Come show up and show out at that track. Your name is still being spread out.
We coming for sure. We're gonna be there though.
With the car. Chino, you better not come out this game without that car and your driver.
See, they don't recognize when we do good.
Yeah, you can go out town.
But see,
I understand what you're saying. What I want you to understand is that don't let one man stop you from
I'm
racing
not
out
though.
somebody
But
else
see,
get this.
this is my thing is though. This how it works. And I tell Chino all the time. I love Chino like a brother. I do anything he wants to do. But Chino's so friendly with him. And the cat comes here every day to see this man race Flip. We race Flip, he never said nothing about it. I ain't tripping about that, though. I ain't tripping about it. But we travel.
Okay, let me say something to you. Given, and I ain't taking up for no promotion.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, they'll call me if I'm out there that track doing them racing. Have the promoters forget who I was racing that night. I keep a list. And they'll call and say, Lisa, you had this. Sometimes I have it, sometimes I forgot it. And I'm just as tired and sleepy as they are because they asked me, tell me the big races. And I was like, shit, my mind went blank, seriously. They really don't know all the stuff that go on, even with the 5-8 and the 7-0 class. They don't have a clue of who's winning what until we give them that information. So sometimes they'll get it, sometimes they won't. But when they promoter is promote something, they're trying to put it out there where they can grab everybody in at one time. I'm going to give you a little props over even though I got my people here in Houston that have done it, deserve some props. But you still trying to reel them in to get more people to come out to the track where you are. It ain't about, I can give you 100 tags. You know who you are, you know what you represent, you know how your car runs, you know the drive behind your car. So you don't need a piece of tag to say where you are, what you do, and how you do it. You already doing it. So let's keep going out there in the track. Now, I'm out there May 4th in Belrose, Louisiana, that track. I don't know if y'all coming. I hope I sound out because H-Town wants to come and represent in our own car. And when you're down here at Alley Cat Race, I know I want to see y'all because I'm ready to throw every last one of y'all out there on that microphone. Let them know what we got. I'm going to put Chino name out there. Chino ain't scared to race no damn body. You come down here, you line up, your ass get cracked.
We're not going to Louisiana, dude.
Well, you ain't made the decision. We still got another week to go.
Shit, he said.
I know, I still got another work.
Driver can't go in.
No, we already got another race we want to do.
Supposed to be going.
We want to go to the NA race. The first one.
Hey, Lisa, look. That's like I told you when you come to the track that night. She don't like go find Lisa. I came and found you to give your chicken. I came and found you to give your chicken. The son wanted, he wanted one.
Yeah.
He like, get some. I said, nope. I said, where you want me? I'm going to get to myself.
I got you gotta look out for me. I got
But
you.
see, but that's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody down here racing. If it ain't go good, it ain't
I know.
here good. Ain't nobody racing.
But
Don't
we
nobody
gotta
want to give
start.
me props.
We gotta start somewhere. Now, if everybody just open the field, you got all these people out there paying to come in here and see everybody race. You don't do what the next man do, because that man gonna be talking about like he got a damn car, he ain't racing nobody, he spent all that money on that. You gonna say how bad it is? You ain't got shit if you ain't lined up at the track.
I'd rather race on the Sunday than somebody.
Y'all got a new name for racing now. It's Pride Racing.
Pride
Racing.
Everybody's scared.
Everybody don't want to lose their pride.
I'd I'd rather race on a Sunday than somebody.
Mom.
That's
Turn
you
this
know
way.
what?
Turn
Just like
Turn this way.
DJ
Turn
did.
this way.
They don't want to race.
No,
unless
Nas,
they got
Nas,
shows.
Nas.
You don't know
Nas.
what can happen with
No,
you.
at the top.
Ain't nothing.
Right.
That's like long up.
Yeah.
Post number.
Nas.
Behind.
Man,
Fire. Turn your face.
Turn towards me.
Yeah. But that's why we got. That's why we beg. Hey, and then you have then you go beg and y'all. Oh man, y'all got 5'5" and 5'6". Man, come on, man. My Suburban got a 5'3". So what you talking about?
Well, you know what, Bill? I'm glad you said that because that's actually something I was going to lead into. You guys call yourself grudge racers, and I'm not just picking on when I say y'all. I'm talking about everybody as a camaraderie.
Yeah.
If you're a grudge racer, I think I was somebody at his camp was cussing the shit out. Somebody at a suitcase in camp back in 2008 or something like that. He's like, look, this is a grudge match. You run what you run.
Right.
Why do you all complain about grudge racing when you run what you run?
They don't do that. Come on.
Cars are fast now for one.
Yeah.
They ain't like the, he was the top dog running 520s back in the day. I mean, the span has gotten so much further apart too, though. I mean, that's just like class racing.
So it's okay to ask. It's okay to ask. It's okay to ask for something. Is that? Because
I'm
back
gonna ask if I'm only faster than you, sir.
Yeah. But they,
I'm a bed.
and every time I ask for it, it's like, oh, what do you mean? I don't speak no.
We just trying to race. We slower.
I go in and say, man, y'all watch some food, man.
You still look right.
watch me move.
Watch me
Boy,
move.
that's enough. That's
But the
enough.
thing about it, I never seen them get them.
Man, they don't never do it that
Most
And I go ask. Then they got about maybe money. Man, what I'm gonna do that for? Hey, and had a hard time getting that. Had a hard time getting that.
He ain't trying to get no money.
Huh?
He ain't trying to money.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, check it out. Hey,
It's
Clayton just asked this question.
You know they do. You gonna
Clayton
come
Wright.
with us.
Clayton Wright just asked this question. He said, how do he get the black?
What you say?
Clayton Wright asked this question. It's kind of funny. He says, how do I get the black emojis on my cell phone?
Hey, tell me come to the racetrack more often. He'll see.
Oh, shit.
Come around on black emojis. He'll see.
Well, I'll say this to say that, Lisa, is grudge racing dead in Houston? Semi-dead.
But it won't be for long. We try to push this shit way back up. It's getting ready to come back up.
There's quite a few going.
Yeah.
We're gonna start getting
And we gonna make Sunday night big like we once had before.
Let me,
Because if we can do that, we can take a lot of these young kids out and come and see what you older guys are doing. Put their head down.
Hey, I ain't told him I was gonna give one. Everybody got cars. Hey, what I told him, I said, everybody got a rental car and you, so I'm gonna give $25 just to come to the track. That's bad. That's bad. I'm paying to come to the track to see me.
You see, when I look at how we grew up and our kids brought us to the racetrack, you have my boys now to build a car, you got Dan's son to build a car, Philip. You have Womack boys out there at the track. So you got all this young generation that was around when we was around. Now they out there racing. Some of them class racing, some of them on grudge race. You got little daddy's son out there. So you see the positive that you have out there on other people. So we can bring this back on Sunday night, put a lot more kids out there at that track to see what's going on. Take guns out of hand, put it back where it should be. And they line with that.
some of the best racing I've seen was back when Pinky was out.
Oh yeah.
Some of the best racing. Roy James. Yeah, Suke,
Even
definitely.
hard.
Ours were doing a lot of racing. Yeah. You know,
Speaking of Horace and
this man used to do a lot of racing. We had his other cars out there at the
Oh,
track.
yeah.
Every week.
Yeah.
And when I was a kid, I grew up watching him race. That's what made me want to race.
Yeah, and I didn't know, so we didn't heard this.
But see, like Lisa say, don't nobody want to lose. Everybody want to go to heaven. Don't nobody want to go to hell. Nobody wants to lose. But it is. Every weekend since November, he'll really got a Chino car. He been winning. We ain't lost a race yet. There's a lot of hate. But when Dirty was driving Chino car, I lied to Chino one night. We leave Baton Rouge. Chino said, man, come to the track. I said, I'm gonna wait. I never left the house. We was over here playing cars. Now I'm not finna go nowhere. This car ain't big crunk. 6 goddamn months. You wanna go race somebody for $1,500. Come on, man. That's what I like about Hillbilly. He take pride into this shit. He do this shit every day. He wanna go somewhere. And Chino like, man, we out go this cow.
Well, hey Molly, are you ready to take the heat when you see DWB? I'm gonna be pissed at you that you said that. I don't like to call him that. I call him DWB. I don't call him that. I don't like that. I don't like to use that name. DWB. Dirty.
I don't know where it is.
Dirty. Oh, okay.
No, but I'm gonna say whatever I say. I don't care who it is, man. I'm gonna speak my mind like I tell Chino. I love him like I wasn't anyway. Whoever it is. Like I told Chino, everybody ain't out to get you. Chino don't put Hillbilly right on our team. We ain't lost races no bill.
Nope.
I love him. We went to Dallas last weekend. I showed my ass down there. Boom. Hey, we grudge racing.
Well, I mean, everybody knew that Hillbilly was somewhat special because the classes that he was racing over at HMP. Then he was the champ. Hey, champ, what's up, champ? Every time I see you, I'm gonna say that. What up, champ? But hey, champ,
Can't give him a bigger head.
He just cut a lot.
hey, champ, hey, champ, I hate to do this to you. Hey, champ,
I get lucky. I got that rabbit foot.
Hey, champ, I hate to do this to you, but I have to do this.
My cat for tomorrow.
you got Bud Griffin over there that's gonna be coming after your ass. He'll be coming after your ass. And I mean, I don't know what you're gonna do to fend him off because he's a formidable.
Hey, you don't think we're gonna shake him off our ass? It ain't no man's over here. Ain't no goddamn man's over here.
Yeah.
We know we're the underdog, but we ain't scared of it, man. We're gonna get it back.
Okay. Well, see, you don't wait on that too late.
They gotta go look for it.
Y'all got another big time coming in the group. You know,
Okay.
y'all ain't heard Phil Ness. That's
Who?
why getting it right. He be out there too.
Phil.
So it's gonna be
Phil.
6 of them.
You talking about Little Phil? The Little Phil?
Nah.
He gonna have a gorilla coming.
You got a gorilla. Big
Big
y'all outside.
time.
Y'all already
Big time.
seen.
Big time.
We got a big time car, but I really want to show it to y'all, but I ain't gonna show it to y'all yet.
I ain't scared of it.
Hey,
Can y'all see that? Hey, can y'all see that yellow car right there? Can y'all see that yellow car right there? That motherfucker be out real soon. Can y'all see it? I just want y'all to see it. Man, listen, man. I'm retired. That motherfucker. Him in the top of that car. I know they ain't gonna be able to get no race, so we can't get no race with Lucille. Y'all know who Lucille is? Y'all know Lucille? Huh? Brian, pull up a picture of Lucille so they can see Lucille.
They know that blue, but they
Okay.
Hey, Hillbilly. This question is for Hillbilly. Hillbilly, since you crossed over and came over to Chino's team in camp, thank you. I appreciate you. You know I love you. Have you been getting any animosity towards people who supported the last driver? I mean, it's a lot. You know, this is a tight knit family, and people take shit.
I ain't heard
Dirty who? Dirty who?
I've seen him out there. Never been on the together. He ain't never said no words. Ain't been no problems.
No, because he's been racing for a long time. He's a formidable opponent. You know?
Yeah, it has been.
Yeah, it ain't got nothing to do with
That's
it.
like I used to ride horses back in the 80s. I used to. I can't do that shit no more. It has been, man.
It ain't got nothing to do with him, but it got something to do with Chino. You fired! Daddy got fired! Get out my garage! Don't you want Hey, every time I see it. No. I can't wait to get this.
Hey man, they gonna wait for your ass to go to the bathroom. They gonna wait for you to go to the bathroom. They gonna wait for you to go to the bathroom.
Hey,
Why it take you so long?
man, you see me get on front of that help me, man. Hey, I'm not hurting anybody, man. You know how we live around this motherfucker, man. Everything I'm gonna pee on myself, ready by somebody.
So Lisa, you know, Chino has put his hands in a lot of stuff. Rumor is, it's just a rumor. You know nothing about it. You know, I'm just a messenger. Rumor is Chino's about to start a couple races real soon. Real soon, he's gonna do his own event. Do he add to our sport, or do he hurt the sport? Would you like to see him do something?
No, most definitely. I feel like every last one in this room that's been racing should have been gotten together and did something. I mean, yeah, Alley Cat hold his race out there, but it don't have to just be Alley Cat on that races. I mean, you got other big time, other guys that hold races out there. But like these guys race all the time. They know out there in the industry. They travel track to track. So they can draw the same kind of people that somebody else draw to a race. All they gotta do is put the advertising out there. I'm out for the South. What you waiting at?
Now we know we have our own home favorite, which is HMP. We know this.
That's our track.
If you had to summarize the 4 top tracks in Texas, start with the number 1. Or no, I'm sorry, start with the number 4 to the number 1.
The number 4 to the number 1? Well, that's gonna be like I'm prejudiced because I'm gonna say HMP. Now I'm just bullshit. Okay, I'm gonna say my hometown track for number 1, but that track in Dallas is a badass track.
I mean, it's 3 of them up there. It's 3 of them up there.
Extreme.
Extreme. I ain't taking that away from that track. That's a badass track. Whoever got to put their head together and build that track, they built a track that should have been built all the way around where you go and race at. They got a place for the kids. They got a place for you to sit up under that, eat your food, and be nice. You can listen to music, you can watch the screen TV. They build it so when you bring your wife, if they tired of watching with you out there at the track, they go sit up on there and watch the TV or whatever. But that track is awesome.
Sweet,
Yeah.
Sweet.
And,
Yeah, they got a shot.
Okay, so that's so HRP is
HMP,
Extreme.
and I've been to that.
The track is all right.
It's just too far on the other side now. It's going down.
Yeah,
Red line.
Downtown, they redid. I heard all the people over there, so they remodeled that track out there. And also, that one, I been to one that's down.
That's my good.
All right, Mr. Bill. Mr. Bill, what's your top 5 tracks in Texas?
HMP.
Okay.
Extreme.
Okay.
Denton.
Okay.
Ennis.
And
And what's the red line? Not Ennis. Not Denton. San Antonio.
so you take hold on. You take the Motorplex over San Antonio?
No, I say HMP.
Oh, okay.
Extreme.
You's gonna get fucked up.
Extreme.
Oh,
San Antonio.
and Evadale, yeah.
Yeah, but
Mr. Bubba Griffin.
I don't really like Evadale.
Name your top 5 tracks.
Well, I ain't been about 5 tracks. I like Red Town, but y'all don't doubt that.
I forgot about that.
It's just hard as
Ronald, name your 5 top tracks in the state of Texas.
Well, HMP, Extreme, San Antonio, and then Eunice is fine. Well, Baytown. I mean,
Well, Baytown, to me, Baytown is not a grudge track. It's not a grudge track. It used to be. But it's not a grudge track.
Not no more. It used to be.
Hillbilly, what's your top 5 tracks in Texas?
Basically the same way everybody else is saying. I like Evadale also.
She better put
But those would be the top. I mean, Everdale's kind of sucks because of the parking, so far away type stuff or whatever, but other than that, I like.
Well, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to send a link to this to Dean at HMP. So you all check out PayPal accounts, Mark. All right, we can cover that, and we actually, believe it or not, you all can whisper, but I can hear everything y'all saying. I heard the side bet y'all made and everything. Why is it that when we see grudge matches that happen in Texas, or basically around the United States, they have nothing for kids? I mean, junior tracks is cool. What I would like to see, and then we'll get into that, is if I go to a track for grudge racing or whatever the event is, I want to see a whole camaraderie for everybody. I want to see something for kids. I want to see something for, adults. I want to see something for drag people, we just call them drag heads, people who really like drag racing. I want to see the whole camaraderie. And I can't understand for the life of me, when I go to a drag race, whether it's just an index race or what, mostly, I'm sorry, take that step back. Let's not say index. Let's say grudge races. They all about their money. They all about their money. Mismanaged, discombobulated, a whole bunch of other stuff going on. And I remember back in the day, that's why I brought up Joe Golder's name. I remember back in the day when Roy James used to have really good events. I remember that. I remember when HMP used to have really good events. You couldn't put nobody else. It was so crowded, the lines were everywhere. I want to see that again. I don't understand what happened to our sport.
I can tell you like this. When you come to the game and you doing it fast paced, some of those that do it fast paced kind of slide like the rug. But when you bring it back the way it's supposed to be, and it ain't gonna come back overnight. Mm-hmm. Everything you gotta work it what you do. You gotta put a format down for it to come back into place. Mm-hmm. Like this man here race all the time. This man race, they race. Eventually it's coming back. Like I said, you got another group that's coming out there because they've seen what they wanted to see. And it didn't take them away from the track, they brought them back into the track. I can tell you for myself, my son stayed up day and night working on cars because this is something they wanted to do. And they've been at the track ever since I think 3 months old, but it didn't leave their blood. When you bring a child up the way you would have them to come, they're not going to screw away from them. They might go that way, but they're going to come back where you started at. You see what I'm saying? And the whole while growing up, they've always seen their dad work on cars. I talk about cars. We do never look at videos about cars. That's what it's about. So that's why I say when those kids that I see now at the track, they coming up looking at something positive. They ain't running the streets doing something they ain't have no business doing. They out there looking at what they want. Just like those came up. Like Phil and Nance came up. Those kids were like just coming up in the track back in quarterbacks. But when you instill something in somebody, they see what you're doing. You see them kids, they run all over. Chino, them cars, Bubba, their car. They like what they see. They want to be around their car. So you got to keep it going because they flow right into the path.
I see, and I don't mean to, cut you off, but something made me really, really like this business that I'm doing. One of it's multiple things, but one of them really just stands out, and I think about it often. I seen Batman lose against Bin Laden. I think Troy was racing. It wasn't a night when he ran, but I think Troy was racing. I mean, he blew Batman out for 5,000. And we talking about 2008, 2000, somewhere around there. But what I liked about what Batman did, we know Batman has a track record. Whether you like him, hate him, or love him, or whatever. He has his wrong or whatever. But what I liked about him one day, I seen this. He had to give this dude his money that he didn't want to give him. But gave it to him anyway. People everywhere, it was a Roy James race. And this dude said, this little bitty boy, I swear he's about 8 years old, I swear. I had the camera rolling the whole time. That's why I'm doing the documentary. Because I didn't throw my film away. I didn't throw it away. I got over 80 terabytes of video. I'm smart. I didn't say nobody's stupid, but I know what to do with this video. But this little kid, I had the camera on this little kid. He said, "Mister, why this dude giving him this $5?" He said, "Can I please sit in your car?" Batman said, "Absolutely." Open up the door and let that little boy sit in the car. He said, "I won't touch nothing, but you can sit in." That's what I want to see in drag racing, especially grudge racing, because they do it all the time in NHRA. You may not get that close to car, but when you shot, that means turn your back against the fan, is when you have lost everything in racing to me. Billy's good at that. People come over and talk to him all the time. He don't shot him away. I've seen people turn their back on a fan. Anybody want to tap on that? Anybody want to tap on that?
No, because I mean, there's plenty of people that come around us when we at the track. I mean, because they know us from being at the track, but I seen a lot of kids came over there taking pictures of the cars, taking pictures of everybody. I mean, this is something that was what they paid their money to see. You know, they want to come around, look at everybody's car. Oh, man, this car cool. I mean, you know, you just let them do what they want to. I mean, they ain't gonna touch nothing or hurt nothing. I mean, you know, this is what they want to see. And then you got the older people that stand on the fence line. They want to see who y'all racing tonight. Who y'all racing tonight? Godzilla.
Yeah, that's how they have it.
Y'all racing Godzilla. Oh man, y'all get y'all butt show up. We racing Godzilla.
Anybody else want to touch that?
I mean, matter of fact, when y'all raced Flip, you should have seen all the people backed up by their car when they came back down the return road. I mean, oh man, I like this car. Okay, I mean, it's what it is. It's what they paid their money to come and see. You know, it might not turn out the way they wanted to, but they give their profit. This is a bad
Well, I'm going to say this, and I don't really care how it comes out, because I was highly offended when it happened. And I didn't know him from Adam and Eve.
Ooh.
I'm going to tell you. I was invited to me and Lisa was invited to a race up at Dallas Raceway, I think it was called. It was called Crandall Raceway. And I was just out there filming, just shooting anything I could shoot, taking pictures of anything I could take pictures of. If you ever see me with this camera here, and I have my hand on this thing like this and I'm doing that, I'm shooting pictures and video at the same time. So you all know. I'm not just fucking around. But anyways, there was a car, I think it was a Nova, had the Texas flag on it. It's called the Texas Beats.
I know
the guy said, "Get the fuck away from my car." He said, "Get your ass the fuck away from my car." At that time, I wasn't even with Grudge Inc. I was just DJ Madhouse. None of you all can say I'm disrespectful. None of you all can say that with a straight face. I've always been this jovial kind of person, even you. I've always been jovial. I shake your hand. I speak to anybody. I talk to anybody. But the dude told me to get the fuck away from his car.
See, when I first seen him film, I didn't know, because when you had the camera down there, I'm like, you looking at my chin, I'm trying to put them on.
But when you looked at the video, you seen the money shot.
I did.
That's called a money shot. And it's not often that I can get that shot. That's why I do it always the same way, the same sequence, because I'm trying to get that one shot. But let me explain to you what I meant by that. I don't mean to call him out, but I can do that because I'm Madhouse. And if you can be that rude to me, a fan, when you disrespect your fan, somebody who like you, you have ruined your whole game, as far as I'm concerned. And he told me to get the fuck away from his car, bro. Now somebody said, "Oh man, he's just a racist. He's this and that. He's such a so and so." I didn't care what he was. At the time, I was invited to a track to do a job, to shoot some video, and that's how he came to me. I've heard so many people say things about Hilly. I've heard so many things people said about Lisa Shotwell. I've heard so many things that people said about everybody, but I don't get that treatment from you all. I get love, respect, and camaraderie, and I appreciate that. But I brought that up to say to you all. We're not going to stop people from acting that way. But I will say this here. I was extremely offended. And when you offend somebody who likes what you're doing, I think you killed yourself. Anybody want to tap on that?
I think you're doing a good job to me. I mean, I can't feed on, I mean, I ain't never experienced nobody saying nothing about nobody.
Lil Bill, you Lil Bill. If I stood next to you, even though I'm taller than you, you outstand me. I don't stand on the same level with you.
He's a little guy.
I mean, whether he's little, but Bill, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No matter how much money I pull out of my pocket, I can never stand with you. I can stand next to you. I can stand next to all y'all. But there is different levels of camaraderie or different levels of, I guess the word I'm trying to use, the level.
I mean, that's your job. I mean, I don't see why he got mad because you.
Some people don't have respect.
Yeah.
It's just in them people. I've had it.
I
I ain't gonna say no man.
It's
I've had it.
Yeah,
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, that's what
I've had it. Yeah.
Go ahead, Liz, you was gonna say something.
I've had that same thing, but the thing that I put before me, I'm not gonna let you hinder me from what I want to do. I can let you make me fall if I choose that, but that ain't gonna happen. I'm strong-minded. I'm a strong person. I'm gonna keep doing what I want to do until I say I'm through.
Actually,
Say whatever you want.
to be honest with you, when it happened, the man kicked in. The man shit kicked in. The first thing that I said to myself was, wow. But the person who I am said, okay, sorry. And I kept it going.
he did it in front of a lot of people.
He did it in front of a whole bunch of people. A bunch of people. And at the end of the day, like I said, that type of stuff hurts the game. Nobody wants to come back to the race after that. Nobody wants to ask you for an autograph. Nobody wants to celebrate your win. Nobody wants to. And I'm gonna tell you, I was extremely offended. And I'm gonna tell you, I've been around some real shit. All the X275 races that we had at HMP, the Ultra Street races. I mean, you know the races I'm talking about that was sold out. You couldn't stand around nowhere. And we have a different variety of people there. But what I liked about the difference in places that I go to is people will respect you if they know you. But if they don't know you, they just, I don't understand that.
Well, that's sometimes that's true because, like I said, a lot of people do me, but for some reason, somebody didn't like what I was doing and tried to put a bad rep out there. So what happened was, so many people started saying, if you're not going to talk on the mic, you're not coming out there. But I don't want you to do that because if that track is open, it's for you to go out there. Nobody stop me from doing nothing I don't want to do. So Dean is a good person. Don't stop coming out to the track because somebody put a bad apple out there. Keep doing what you're doing. This man keep doing what he's doing.
Well, Lisa, you understood why I had to leave the game for a minute. You know, my wife lost a baby. You know, they really choked me up. You remember when I kept them gave me that word. And then I had other things going on. I had a couple of surgeries that I almost died, actually. I had appendix. It actually ruptured. And I had to have emergency surgery. So it put me down for like 6 months. 6 months in racing, in drag racing is the whole damn year. It's a whole damn year. So I wasn't disrespecting you all or disrespecting HMP. I had my health that I had to take care of. I love doing this. You can't run me away from this place. You can't run me away from this. You can't shit talk me away from it. And I swear to you, if I see you and we look eyes and I see that burnout, I'm finna get the money shot. And I'm gonna stand there just like a matador.
When next time you see us in the stadium, I want that. Yeah, we gonna.
You ready to do some film? All right, we about to wrap it up, you all. Everybody's about to leave us. We want to thank you all for coming to the show. Lisa Shotwell, we love you. Little Bill, we love you. Bubba Griffin, we love you. Hey, thank everyone for coming. Hey, Clayton, real quickly before you get out of here, Clayton asked me to ask you, Lisa. When is Shotwell Sr. going to run his car? This is what Clayton Wright had to ask.
Well, his son been asking the same thing, but I gotta say this. He's he's going through a lot, but he's out there with his son right now, working, putting everything back, and they come together. So when I say they gonna all roll out together, probably within the next month or two, they all rolling out. You looking at about 7 of them, and he'll be the main one on the front line.
And he is dead end performing.
And you're in the mix with DJ Madhouse. We'll see you all next month. Thank you.
Right on.
Wonderful.
Thank you,
Now,
Lisa.
dead end performance.
Thank you, Lil Phil.
Dead and cheating on the man.